I should have spit this out.
Yes.
And look at her.
Look at it.
We're live, just like that.
It's the red light on.
The red light is on.
So how you feeling, Veronica?
I feel fantastic.
That's what's up.
I
Team?
feel
I'm good,
fantastic.
baby.
But you know what we got to do first?
It's light bright.
Oh, did he say light bright?
Excuse
Wait a
me,
minute.
Sharon.
You talk about my mama's child.
Oof.
Listen.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
That's okay. Darkness.
Ah,
Can't give him no microphone.
you can't.
Darkness is.
Oof.
I'm all right.
Are
How you
y'all
doing?
showing out? Are y'all showing out?
Pretty much.
What's going on, y'all?
Well, hello there.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome to Tangy Tea of Life. I'm your host, Veronica.
What's going on? What's going on?
Yes, sir. Blow it up.
Yeah.
Blow it up. She missed her cue, man.
Drop one of Clues Browns for Veronica, baby.
Hey, you know, we're in a new location. Shouts out to 119 Media Group.
119, baby. Oh, you own it.
Yeah.
We on it. Like, I feel so good. Like, I am here with family face to face. I don't know how to act. Oh my God.
I'm happy.
Yeah,
I'm happy.
so happy.
I'm happy.
I'm happy. So right next to me is my co-host Victor.
What's going on? How y'all doing tonight?
Yeah.
Should I give you a ball? Like, I don't know how to act with this.
Oh, man.
Blow it up. Blow
Blow it
this
up.
joint up.
Will you
tonight.
tell her for team?
Blow this joint
Blow it
up.
up.
Blow it
We
up.
hot tonight.
Like
119.
119 Media Group. And over here, right in front of me, is my brother Fatine, all the way from New York, WBLS radio station.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We in the place. There, we in the place. We in the
Yeah.
place.
Hey, man, how it feel to be in the SC back again, baby?
It feels great, baby. Feels great.
Okay.
Love the Southern hospitality. I love it. And the good food.
That's what's up, bro. That's
Mhm.
what's up.
That's what we do here in the South, you know.
And who else we got, Veronica?
Oh, my girl, Sharon.
Blow it up. Uh-oh.
Yes, Sharon hanging out with us.
That's a tornado.
Ooh.
Oh, so you bring the rain, the thunder, the lightning, and all that?
What are you trying to say?
Mm.
Tasmanian devil?
Yeah.
Are we rapping tonight?
Eh,
Hey.
let's get it. Shouts out again to 119 Media Group. We
Exactly.
are in
Big
the
ups.
building. Yes,
Yes.
partner with Jamel and the team. So excited about that. I'm so excited to just be looking in you guys' face. My girl Sharon. See, I already saw these two the other day when
Oh
we
yeah.
when we was here.
Oh,
But
yeah.
you know,
It's been a minute. Yes.
sister love. I've been missing you at the gym. You know,
What was that? Celie and who? Who's that, y'all?
y'all?
Celia and Eddie.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm Mr.
Yes.
I'm Mr.
Mr. gonna do his business.
Call
huh?
me Mr.
He gonna
all
do his
night long.
business.
If you in the comment section, you referring to me, call me Mr.
Any meal come for me?
Right.
Ain't nobody will.
What's going on, Voodoo? I see Deanna hanging out. What's up, everybody that's watching us right now? Do
That's
this
right.
Tangy Tea of Life live. We are in the building.
We are here, Veronica. We here today.
Yep.
Once again.
That's right.
Once again.
Sister-
I gotta get my mind right. Like, I'm so used to being at the house in front of my own computer doing my thing, and now that we're here, it's like,
Yep. So Voodoo said the budget got bigger. Yes, the budget got bigger. What's up, Deanna? What's up, Sister Pat?
he said
That's what's
enough
up.
with the bombs. So you're gonna hear that all night tonight.
That's
Voodoo,
right.
because,
Shout out to
you
my
know,
sister.
All right, if you gonna throw them bombs, that means we got to be dropping bombs. So what you got for
We're
us?
gonna be dropping some bombs.
Okay,
Okay.
10-4.
Okay, so first we have an email letter.
Mm.
First of all, how was your day? So good to see you guys.
Productive.
How was
Mhm.
it?
Very productive.
Very productive.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you what happened to me at the gym today. So
You broke a nail.
Not exactly. But I went to put the weights back. You know how we put the weights back in the thing, and it caught my fingernail, and it's like
Yeah, I
close.
see it.
so it's like
close.
really sore right now. So
I went at
Don't touch it.
5:45 this morning.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, you
Just to get it in.
I was up at
yeah,
4.
you have to be dedicated to get up that time of morning. I went with you once. You should have called me. I would have went with you this morning. Yeah, well, let me know when you do that again. It was kind of fun, you know. All right, guys, welcome to Tangy Tea of Life. All of you that's watching out there, we are live at 119 Media Group, and we are getting ready to get into this email letter. It's very short.
Yeah. Ratchet, huh? Ratchet. Here we go.
No, it's,
Here we
it-
go,
it's
ratchet.
not really ratchet, but that's not the main topic tonight. We're going to hit this email letter really quick, and then we're going to talk about this right here in my hand. We're going to jump on
That's our
that.
contracts, y'all. That's our contracts.
The
All right.
C, that's your contract.
That's our contracts.
And then we're gonna see what these men are talking about out here. But first, let me get to this email letter. It says, "This is a quick question for Shay Shay and Victor."
Ooh. Let's side to the
They
side.
pairing us
Okay.
up tonight.
Okay.
Okay.
It says, "This question is very nonfiction. If both of you switch bodies by a freak accident, and the only way you can switch back if y'all have sex."
Ooh, somebody's starting something.
I guess I'm gonna
Something.
be Victor the rest of my life.
Oh, that's. Oh, and a bomb blew.
Because people be trying to force, you know what? They just trying to break us up. They trying to cause confusion in our home.
Nah, they trying
That's
to.
not.
They trying to
So
network.
here it is. Here it is. Let me finish. Shay Shay, how long will you be Victor? Victor, how long would you be Shay Shay?
Victor.
Now, if this is too much for the show, please skip this question. I'm just curious, how would you two deal with this? Because both of y'all got crazy personalities. Now, both of you can keep the other one body forever. I'm just saying.
Victor. Can I say I want to? If this is a good penis, I want to keep the penis for. I'm gonna keep the body for a while.
See the women. See what the women want. See what they really want. You see what they want, right? They really want to be men. They really want
Wish
to
I
be
don't
men.
really want to be a man, but if it happens, I'm gonna keep
I'm
it
with
for a
you.
little while and use it.
Go for it.
So, we should be keeping
If it's
that?
good though, she said, because if it ain't good, she turning it back in.
I mean, he's looking like it's a
I'm
little whack.
Boom! I don't know if you should blow a bomb for that or a pop cap.
Hold up, Voodoo Child said Victor gonna touch his new vagina.
Stupid. For JJ. We'll just say for JJ.
So what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Huh?
First of all, ain't nobody entering my body. So I will be the best lesbian I can be. I don't. Why couldn't that letter be written towards Fatim and Shay Shay?
They
Why
said-
I got to get.
Because they said you all have the personality.
Yeah.
Because we all
Well, I'm gonna tell you this,
Mhm.
Shay Shay. If you come around my house, I'm calling the police.
That's
I'm
fine.
telling you that now. I'm not gonna sleep with myself, even though I do sleep with myself, but I'm not gonna sleep with myself.
So you're not gonna drop those panties?
No,
For,
no. I'm going to church.
I'm gonna find you.
Oh no, you not.
She's gonna find you and
I'ma wear them
poke. Call you Pokey.
I'm gonna put them drawers
Call you Pokey
Turn you on your side.
and violate you.
Let me just put the head.
Just let me put the tip in.
Ooh, don't sound good now.
Right,
We-
right. Do y'all see how it sounds now?
You ain't even gotta wake up all the way.
Damn,
Right.
y'all got my
Just
stomach.
slide
hurting.
them to the side.
Baby, yeah.
Let me
Because
get
you'll
this.
have on panties, right?
Oh, lace panties. Lace panties.
I like
And a
Victoria's
thong.
Secret.
And a thong at
I
that.
like Vicky's.
Or a Vicky or a V-string.
And look,
A
if you don't want to
V-string.
wear any, that's okay. It makes
Oh,
it easier.
look at him.
Wow.
See what the women really want to do and take charge.
I mean, hey, that's how y'all talk about it, right? So it's
Whoever,
okay.
whoever, I will say whoever said that,
Let me say this.
wrong. Y'all wrong.
Let me say this. Not that you would ever get the chance,
Oh, okay.
but if you did,
Never
if you did,
say never.
Right.
just don't come in me.
I want you to
Hey
have my
Victor,
baby.
hey Victor, look, at least you'll get a backside, brother. At least you'll get a backside.
Look
I
at
want you to have my baby.
look me in my eye. Look me in my eyes.
Will he be my baby mama daddy?
Look. I want you to look me in my eyes and
Oh,
tell
my
me you love
God.
me.
You know
All right.
what?
Don't.
I don't even want love. What love got to do with it? You ain't even got to involve that.
That's how we sound, I guess.
Shh, don't say nothing.
Shouts out to Michael. Oh, Michael Jenkins, how are you? I know. Welcome,
Just look me in my eyes when you tell me that.
welcome to the tea, Michael. This is how it goes down on Tangy.
Tangy,
Tea of
baby,
Life.
Can I
tangy.
say-
It
Can I-
gets real tangy in
Can I say something for a second, Veronica?
Sure.
On a serious note,
Yes, of course.
I want to apologize to somebody.
Ooh,
Okay,
there you go.
let's get it.
Come on, Tito.
I want to apologize to Mr. Sammy for a comment that I made.
Oh.
I think it was like a month and a half ago. I came at him wrong. I was going through something at some time, and you know he's a loyal watcher, supporter,
Mhm.
and I shouldn't have came at him like that. I'm human, but I'm also a man. And Mr. Sammy, I want to tell you today on March the 25th, May the 25th, I apologize for disrespecting you as a man.
Grown man stuff.
Wait a minute. I appreciate that. I clap on that. But is he got some shay shay in him already?
He's growing a heart, everyone.
Victor, thank you so much.
Is that the
because
vajay talking right now?
Sammy is one of our loyal viewers,
Listen, yes,
and
yes.
that was so big of you to apologize for
Good job.
something that happened.
And I'm gonna
weeks
say this:
ago.
nobody asked me to do that. I'm gonna
Right.
say that
Oh, yeah.
nobody asked me to do that, but that's been weighing on me for a long time. But you know, new studio, new attitude,
That's right.
new body. We'll go from there.
Yeah.
Well, that was big of you once again. Thank you so much, Victor. And Sammy, I know you're probably watching. If not, you're going to definitely join because you watch every week. We appreciate you for
Yes, sir.
always being here and supporting the tea, Sammy. Mr. Sammy Davis, thank you so much. Oh, Victor, look at you. Look at you. All right, guys. So let's get into this hot topic. So, do y'all have anything else to say about this switching bodies thing? Like, I don't know where that came from,
What
but
I just want to know, you know, if we switching bodies, if we switch, do I normally wear thongs, big draws, or what?
Big draws on certain
what do-
days.
I mean, if
Big
we was to
draws.
switch on a Tuesday, what would my outfit be?
Big draws on a certain day.
So tell me what my normal outfit was to be if we was to switch tomorrow morning. What would I have on? I mean, would I have on the thong? Would I have on the wide backs? Any draws? Nothing. I won't have on nothing. Okay.
he had to find that out. You ain't slick.
It's just a question. I mean,
You
the
ain't
viewer
slick.
wants to know if we was to switch. So I want to know what kind of mood would I be in at 7:00 in the morning?
Getting your ass spanked. That's what you would be
Oh,
doing.
wait. Let me see what this one is. Hey.
No, we ain't playing that.
I'm just gonna put the tip in that tip drill.
Let's. So you got a letter. So let's.
Well, it's not really a letter. Okay, so I have some wonderful people on my Facebook page that's friends with me, and they always they be posting stuff, and I be like, "Oh, I can use that for the tea." You know what I'm saying? So I came across this one, and I just, shouts out to John. He's always posting good stuff.
John is.
Could I say something real quick? Because I think some of the folks, our viewers, commented about Victor, and we read the comments when they get on Victor and they are applauding Victor. Cheryl says, "That's great, Victor." Tori,
Yeah.
our sister Tori says, "Yes, Vic, real men do real things." And Pat Adams, "Good job, Victor. That's what real men do." So applaud you, brother Victor. Great job.
Appreciate it, man. I can't look at the comments
Once
tonight.
again.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
applauding you, sir.
Comfortable, huh?
So let's get into this topic because I so want to hear what you men have to say about this. You guys always, whatever. All right, so here we go. It says, "Ladies, please take note. Hmm. Men attend to women for two reasons. Listen to this: is sex and love.
Mm.
But in most cases, men do not marry for sex or for love. They marry for stability. Let me explain. A man can love you and not marry you. A man can have sex with you for years without marrying you, but immediately he finds someone who brings stability in his life, he marries her. What I mean by stability is peace of mind. I have seen some guys who made this statement. I love this lady, but I don't think I can spend the rest of my life with her. Men are visionaries, and men are visionaries when they think about marriage. They do not think about wedding dresses, bridesmaids, anything that most ladies think is fanciful. They think whether this woman can build me a home, can she take care of my kids and I, can she give me peace of mind? Men don't like ladies who give them discomfort. This is why a man can stay with a woman for years and meet another woman in a month, then marry her. It's the comfort of having peace of mind they want. Sex is a pleasure. Love is an affection. Respect is stability. Peace is everything. And I'm not going to start off because, we're in a new spot. You know how I normally take over. I'll go first. But let's just throw it out there. Whoever want to go first on this right here, let's talk about it.
I like Victor. Victor always come up with some different things. So you might as well, you co-host.
I wanted to feed off of you with this one, but I'm going to say this, man. Mm-hmm. Whoever wrote that hit the nail on the head with me. Stability to me is... You always know that I told you that I do background checks and all that. So for a person to show me that they are stable and they can handle their own and sit and be independent, that's the most important thing. Everything else can come. I don't love you until I know who you are. I can't have sex with you until I love you. So if you already show me that you stable by yourself and you independent, then everything else comes after that.
So wait a minute, back up. So you're saying that you can't have sex with someone without being in love with them first?
I can't. I'm at the age now that, I have kids. So in order for me to have sex with somebody, that means that, when I was younger, I could, but right now I'm putting myself at risk, you know what I'm saying, for a lot of different things. If I have sex with you, then we are both putting ourselves in a position where you can say, well, this dude did this or he did this, so I'm bringing you in my home. You can steal something. It's just, I'm older now. I have a lot to lose. So I have to think a little wisely now when it comes to thinking with Shay Shay's penis.
So, I've heard that, and coming from me, like I have to have feelings for you in order to have sex with you. But I don't know about love.
I can wait now. I have patience. I really do.
So I really do. Are you in?
No. I ain't gonna let you finish. No.
Okay then.
All right. So you any more to add, or I just
no? Go ahead.
All right. So one of the things is to be more generalized here instead of being specific about yourself. Men and women are groomed differently. Mm-hmm. Little girls, young women are groomed. They look forward to marriage. They play. Oh, I'm getting married. We're going to wear this. Boys are not groomed for that. We're not groomed for that. We start talking about marriage, honestly, when we get older. And I'm not saying it's not something that men don't look for, because that's disrespectful to women and men. But at the end of the day, we're groomed differently. We look at marriage differently. I think, as Victor said, the person that wrote that letter hit a lot of things right on the spot. Men look for peace. They look for compatibility. I'm not saying men don't look for love. Yes, they do look for love at the end of the day, but they can do a lot of things without love. Yeah. They can marry without love. They can have sex without love. They can do a lot of things without love. I'm not saying women can't, but I think that it may break down quicker if women married without that love. Of course, the respect comes into play, trust comes into play. There's a lot of things that come into play in that. But I just think that we're groomed differently, we're brought up differently, and we're pushed in different directions. And women from a very young age are prepared to be married or to behave like a wife. They clean up, they cook. You have to do this. Daddy's coming home. Your brothers are coming home. Fix the table. Lay this out. So they're groomed to be that next step is that wife. A lot of men, we're groomed to do a lot of things. We could be groomed to do sports. We are groomed to do a lot of other things. But we can also be groomed to respect women and to look forward to do the right thing by a woman. But with society, it's just something that, and especially now.
But I hear you guys talk about peace a lot. Like you want peace.
Yes.
We as women want peace as well. So
No, you don't.
Yes,
No, you
yes,
don't.
we do.
Not the way y'all
No, you
nag.
don't.
Not the
We
way
do
y'all
want
nag.
peace.
We do.
Y'all are like Muppets.
It might be different.
We are
Peace and penis.
peace and penis.
It could be peace and peace. That's all you had to say.
P and P.
P and P.
That's what we want.
PPP loan.
I'm sorry. That first comment just kind of got me.
It's okay. Tell us how you really feel.
Oh, she's been doing that all night.
Peace. But I'm saying, like, we do. And all women don't nag. That's right, Tori. Thank you. All women do not nag. Let's get that straight, okay?
Look,
I'm not
whoever
saying all.
wrote that letter, he whack. I'm sorry. He whack.
How you know that's a
He
man?
whack. He's whack.
How's
The
that whack?
definitions he
That is
used-
definitely is a man.
What did he say stability was? Stability and
It's
what-
peace of mind.
Peace of mind.
That's not peace of mind. Stability is not peace of mind. Stability is someone that comes to your life that's stable, consistent, shows consistency. Okay? Real person. You know, she's not going to not wash her clothes or wash her dishes because she's mad at you. She's still going to do it because she loves you.
But you know, at the same time, I can wash my own clothes and all that. Stability
And
means
Not saying that you can't,
okay.
but you know, his terminology, his definitions that he used for me were just way off. And you know, he wanted to say something, and maybe most men on a man level, y'all can understand it. On a woman
Yeah.
level, to me, it was like a little off, you know, because I'm tired of men dogging women. First of all, let's put that out
Okay.
there.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you know they say we nag. If a woman nag you, it's because she wants you to do better.
Not all the time.
Maybe.
Not all the time,
Maybe.
but most of the time,
Not
she
not
do.
all the time.
85%.
But I do understand about wanting to do better, but not all the time.
Right. And brother, you hit on something when you said women are groomed at an early age to be wives. They were. Now they're groomed to twerk and be social
Yeah.
media
Mhm.
queens.
right.
And maybe
But you can
not
still
all of
do
them,
all
but
that
some-
and still be a
but
wife.
But now you got more men that's
I guess
playing
you
the
could.
wife role. than-
Well, that's
Right.
why.
You have more.
But that's why
stable
marriage is on the
men
decline. But that's
than
why marriage is
women.
that's
Yeah.
why marriage is on the decline.
Mhm.
Good point. I was gonna say that, but I was running off at the mouth.
yeah.
Look, we look at the that's true. If we look at the situation where marriages today, it's on the decline. Divorce is on the rise, and
Mhm.
marriage is on the decline. Why?
Because
some of the
people's not
things.
taking the SHIT like they used to.
That's number one, and then
Love
number
sounds
two.
I'm loving this
But
bomb.
then
like,
number
really.
two, a lot of people are looking at marriage. You know, I looked at Hollywood one, and again, the average person that's looking at this is not in Hollywood. But I'm like, why do these folks get married in Hollywood? How many marriages really stay together in Hollywood? And a lot of times, you start to see people imitate those things that they see out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, you know, it's society has changed. Yes. Society has changed. You talk about twerking. Look at TikTok now. Dun, 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 dun. Come on, and they do. Come on.
I want my old lady to twerk for me. I'm gonna tell you that. No,
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
you're right.
For
It's nothing-
you, yeah.
But
Right.
the thing about it is, you know, when we talk about stability, you know, Shay, I'm gonna have to slightly disagree with you. I agree with you, but I slightly disagree
Do
with you.
your thing. No pushback over here.
No
It's okay.
pushback. All I'm saying is,
We can
Um,
agree to disagree.
okay. All I'm saying is when it comes down to, you know, doing the roles and you talking about washing clothes and all that, you don't have to wash clothes to be stable. You don't you don't have to cook to be stable. All I want you to do is to stay the same when I met you. Because if I meet you and I fell in love with you, be that person. I know we gonna change and all this other stuff, but I still want you to hold it down for me. I still want you to do all those things. You ain't got to wash clothes because I should be able to wash my own clothes. Matter of fact, I should be able to wash your clothes.
Hey,
When you sit,
I'm picky about my clothes.
I understand, but if you
So,
picky,
I'm okay with washing the clothes.
but if you picky about your clothes, I should be able to adapt to you if we together.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? That's the stability that we should have in a relationship. You shouldn't cook every day. You shouldn't tend to the kids. You shouldn't be doing this. And I also shouldn't cut the grass every time.
I cut grass.
Come on now.
I
You're
rake.
going off the road.
See, you talking to somebody that do it all because I cut grass, I rake leaves.
But
you know,
why should
I'm okay with
I'm
that.
down with that as well. Like I don't mind, but why should I cut the grass if you're there to cut the grass?
Because
Right.
I mean, I believe in gender roles, but understand that there might be a Saturday I might be sick and I might
Oh,
need
now
you.
that's
If you sick,
different.
that's
That's
different.
different.
It's
we'll
not
just leave the
different.
lawn until you get better.
But I
But see, you don't understand. If a woman was a step up, if you was a step up just that one time and show me like, babe, I got you.
Mm.
How can I not go hard for you 24/7? If I'm sick and you get out there and you go to sweating and you got your little workout McLeod uniform on or whatever,
Mhm.
and you out there pushing the grass, no matter if you mess it up or not, it's the effort.
Right.
And you are keeping our family afloat when I'm down.
But you said something that's
I like
interesting about gender roles. And gender roles is very interesting because a lot of times relationships where gender roles are applied is because of someone's upbringing. That's part of that relationship. And I remember, when you date before you get married and you start dating people, you start to see who you're compatible with.
Mhm.
I noticed that when I dated women who were from more up north, where my family was more southern, the compatibility wasn't the same. We wasn't on the same page right there. But when I dated somebody that had that similar southern roots,
Mhm.
there was more compatibility. And
Yeah.
to me, that compatibility is very important. I mean, you can learn, like some people, you are married someone from the Caribbean, somebody may be from the South, and you can switch dishes. But I want to be able to get up in the morning and that person know how to make grits.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So there's certain things that you look for. And this is a good question for the ladies and me and you, Victor.
Okay.
For us men, how close, because a lot of us men pick women that are close to our mothers.
That's true.
So since we do that, we seem to be more closer to how we were raised. Is that the same for women?
That we want somebody like our father?
No, I didn't say that. You pick someone like my daughter's mentioned that to me, especially my oldest daughter, that she said that when she went out there, she wanted to pick someone, not say like me, but not fall under where I looked at them and didn't agree that this is the kind of man they should be with.
Yeah. Oh, I definitely want someone like my father. I mean, they don't have to be like my dad, but I'm just saying like my dad is
Certain
he's
attributes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like my dad is a great provider. He's a great father. He's, a great husband. So definitely like
so the gender roles that you can fall into that then.
Yeah.
You can understand it.
I'm not saying I'm looking for someone like my father. I mean,
I didn't say that, but you understand that if you got a man that is similar to your father and you know how your mom's was, if it was close, would it be you work together, but there are certain things that we do as gender. Would you have a problem doing those things? Like your moms would do, and then your husband doing what your father did?
No, because I mean, I feel like it should be 50-50 in a relationship.
It's never going to be 50-50.
It's never going to be 50-50.
I'm just saying, I feel like I feel like a lot of relationships go wrong when they expect for one to bend over backwards for the other. I think it should be both ways. I really do. I feel like if he's giving 100%, I should be giving 100%. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if he can wash the dishes
See, they would go with the dishes. I mean,
There we
I
go.
I'm just using that as an example.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to wash dishes, but I'm just saying, like, I feel like it's even when it comes to bills, like a lot of women be like, no, I ain't paying no bills. But listen, it's 2021. It's not 1913 where the men took control over everything. Okay. So I do feel like, I mean, you guys say it won't be 50-50, but I'm
it's
just
never
saying.
gonna be 50-50.
I mean, it's not.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not,
So
but I'm
more
just
like-
saying.
81-19.
This is why you can't get
No.
this is why I jump on people when they go out there and they lay down with someone and then someone gets pregnant and then family members or friends, well, do the right thing and marry her, but you might not be compatible.
Yeah.
And if you're not compatible, then the next 3-4 years is living hell, and then you're making each other miserable. That's why you got to take your time and search for what you're looking for. It may not be perfect, but at least know what you want
So
in
what
life.
what is your average time? And I want to go back to something that you said
Mm.
too, Victor, about like being in a relationship and
Yeah.
further down the line, you change once you get in the
That's
relationship.
true.
So
That's
please
true.
remind me about that because I want to talk about that too.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, so but you're saying, Fatim,
Mhm.
no, my question to you is,
Mhm.
so how long do you think it takes someone to understand or figure out someone before they should commit?
Before they show their true face.
I think
Alright, yeah.
I'll be honest with you. I hate to put an age on something, but
Yeah.
I would say a release of at least from 25 and up. To me, 28 worked for me.
Yeah.
In my first marriage, I got married for the wrong reasons, and it was early. And
Yeah.
when I got out of that, I took my time.
Yeah.
And a lot of things that were talked about, like I told you, I don't like to hear things about men or dogs and this, that, and the other. You try to treat women with respect, and you learn from mistakes and you learn from other people's
Yeah.
mistakes. So I look back, and to answer your question, coming out of college, or if you don't go to college, I still think that 25, you get a chance to live, date, do you,
Well,
get some of that out your
That's
system.
actually, that's
early.
not the question. I didn't mean as far as
age.
age.
So what do you mean?
I mean, like when you find someone, you connect with
Oh,
someone. How soon is too soon to commit?
I think 3 months is too soon. I think you need to get to know the person. I think 3 months is just still too soon. I think a good year you get a chance to know somebody.
Damn.
I think a good year you would know somebody.
Yeah, I think you get to know someone, but you know way before.
I'ma
if
tell you
wanna
this.
be
I'm
with
not
this
saying, but do
person.
you have to get married in 6 months?
No, I'm not
It
saying.
depends
get
on the
married,
person,
and
though.
it
It
depends
does.
on.
But you
yeah.
asked me a question, so I'm trying to give you an
Yeah.
answer and give you an
It
average
definitely
answer.
depends on
The
those
person,
two.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes people click so damn quick.
Quick.
Yes,
man.
they do.
Oh my God. People
Yeah.
click real quick.
Click.
Real
Click.
quick.
Yeah.
They have ice cream
And pizza.
and pizza. They damn sure do. They have ice cream and pizza and they click.
It's an inside joke,
That's
y'all.
the inside
It's
thing.
an inside thing.
Let me cross my legs.
With your new vagina.
Oh,
I think with, if
If
people stop
But-
counting that feel that they would do so much
that's the
better.
thing though.
Everybody's
Stop.
counting.
But you know
50,
what?
50, 40, 30. But if you live and just keep other people out your business
Right.
Yeah.
and do what makes you both
That-
happy,
Yes.
That makes sense.
exactly.
that's just less.
Give me a bomb or something.
Yeah.
For real.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, that's the wrong.
But you know what, Shay? What you said is 100% true. You know, sometimes you'll see a couple together and you'll ask that woman, oh, how long y'all been together?
Yeah.
And she was like, 2 months.
Okay, but that's 2 months is good. I
But-
mean, as long as
But
you're
some
happy.
people, like she said, some people are afraid or they're ashamed to say, I've been rocking with this person. Yeah,
Yeah.
we going strong, but they've been together 2 months. But them 2 months might have been the best 2 months you had
Exactly.
in your whole dating relationship.
Could be.
Yeah.
Could be.
And you should never be ashamed that you and another human being click like that.
Yeah.
That's true. I guess.
So keep it clicking.
Yeah.
Keep the ice cream coming.
There you
Right.
go. Could I read a couple of comments real quick? Deanna.
What a pecan.
Yeah. Deanna Williams.
Caramel.
Says, Deanna Williams says, yes, my father was a hard worker and worked a lot. I noticed that I tend to like men who work hard. Deanna also went on to say Vic is single and turning over a new leaf. Prentice Cole, choose your mate, choose your fate. Voodoo Child writes, sometimes it takes a bad marriage to help you recognize a good one. Voodoo Child went on to say, the older you get, the less time you need to recognize who is a good fit for you. And Jamal lied, writes,
Jamal.
ice cream and pizza makes you use the bathroom. Toilet bowl sound, please.
I don't think I have one of those. I'm sorry. But I mean, that is true though. I mean, like stop putting a number on things. If you like someone, you like someone.
You like somebody.
If you fall in love with someone quick, you just
Yeah.
fall in love with, like, you can't control your
No.
feelings.
No, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? So
I agree. I mean, that's the beauty of it. And that's I don't want to use the word fairy tale, but that's part of when we're growing up. And when you hear about those fairy tale weddings and relationships, those are the beautiful things that you feel in the beginning. And if that can continue through that marriage, and keep that fire burning, that's beautiful.
That's it. That's the thing. It's going to take both of you to keep that fire going.
Yep.
Like, don't change up. Going back to what you said, you don't change up once you once you commit with someone. And that's a big problem in relationships.
That's
Like,
a
people
choice.
change.
That's a choice. If you
And
change
that's
up,
if
if you don't show the person you are, or if you try to be a different person when you first meet someone and
Yeah.
then you switch up better.
yeah.
I mean, that's a choice.
But give me a
you
heads
had bad
up.
intentions when you first went in.
you showing that good
and you shouldn't have
side.
dated that person because you didn't. If you just wanted to have like a one night stand or whatever, you should
Yeah.
call it what it was.
But you can switch up. If you switch up, just let me know you switch up. Don't switch up and it's like, oh my God, what is this? That should be a talk. You should be able to tell somebody, be like, listen, I know I wash your clothes, but I really don't like washing clothes.
Yeah, like I say it all the time. Like,
Oh.
be upfront with people.
right.
Communicate.
Right. Ironing. I don't like to iron. So
Let 'em know.
Please be an ironer.
Yeah.
Or we can go to the
Cleaners.
dry cleaners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
You need
I'm-
to
But
spend
you
that
have to
money.
talk
Get a
about
good
it.
dryer and put it in there and get the wrinkles out.
But the thing
That's
about
it.
it is, if I care for you, if I can't do something for you and what you need done costs money, then I should be able to do what it takes
Right.
to make it happen.
Right.
And I think a lot of guys, they fall short. And I'm going to say guys because financially, the male needs to take responsibility of the shortcomings of the relationship.
Right.
Whether you make more money than me or not, I still have a responsibility in that relationship. So if you need your car fixed, whether you make $1 million and I make $10, I need to do what I need to do
Right.
to make sure that happens.
Yeah.
So if you're bringing another bill to the relationship, then I need to make sure that I'm able to cover that.
See, now you hit on something else when you said bills, because people do not disclose their financial
They don't.
status.
Yeah.
Because
At
some
the
people are in like
beginning.
a lot of debt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you don't really, on the surface, they don't show that they look like they're struggling,
Yeah.
Right.
but they have a lot of debt.
Yeah.
And then they don't disclose it to you until you get all caught up and, you got the feelings
Mhm.
and you trying to help them or something. It's people need to disclose that as
Yeah.
well.
I feel like people need to be open.
Yeah.
Yep.
When they first getting with someone. I'm not saying, oh, I gotta tell you, I gave my cousin my lung when I was 15. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I feel like important stuff.
How you
Like,
breathing? Right.
you
Like
know what I'm
bills,
saying?
right.
Like, I feel like that is
I
important.
feel like y'all women don't know when to walk away though, because you'll see a guy that'll have 30, 40, $50,000 worth of debt, 60, 70, whatever, and has no intention on paying it off. But at the same time, y'all have dreams and aspirations to own a home, and with this guy, you're not going to be able to do it.
But the
But
thing
y'all,
is,
y'all will give us that benefit
You know how
of the
many
doubt.
women probably watching right now that have a home
Yep,
and their man or husband or boyfriend's name is not on it
exactly.
because their credit is
How many view? All of them.
told back.
All of
And
them.
what's that saying? Some men you bite off more than you can chew.
It ain't no some men.
but
They bite off
ain't
more.
shit
You
right
see a
now.
woman that's doing her thing,
Yeah,
don't need nobody,
Yep.
and you approach her,
Yep.
and then but you cannot take care of her
you can't.
on a whole nother level.
But
I agree with you.
And that's why I applaud women, and I use this as an example. When the guys, and I'm from up north, so in New York, when the young guys are hanging on the corner, drinking the beer, getting high, and the girl and the females are in the house doing the homework and doing what they got to do, they're taking care of business. They're starting to understand what credit is and applying that. And that's why when this race of relationships comes together, a lot of times women are ahead because men are, not all men, but some men are not handling some of the things that they need to handle.
But let me
Ding 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 ding.
Mhm,
why I'm just throwing this question out there.
mhm.
Can we not forgive people for their past? Like some things I made a lot of mistakes in my
Of
past.
course.
Like people made mistakes. They didn't make good decisions when
Mhm.
they were, you know,
This-
a few years ago when they was single, or they didn't make smart decisions. So now they have this debt.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So are you not going to forgive that person? Are you going to bypass that person just
You-
because they have?
Could I answer that first?
please.
You can forgive them if they're willing to work to deal with that and put themselves or put to you all in a better situation. We all make mistakes, but you can clean up your credit. You understand? And you can work together to get further down the road. That's when you forgive the person. If the person has a bad past and they still continue to do the same thing in the present, then you're going to have a bad future.
So you all wouldn't date someone that has a credit score like 420?
No.
Grown? Well, how old?
That's not-
22
But see,
or 23?
that's what I wanted
at
to
what
say.
age?
At
40.
at some point in time, I cannot take on that risk
That
Okay.
deep.
because we all know in the banking industry, you got a debt to risk ratio or debt to income ratio,
Right.
and then you got a risk factor.
Correct.
So if I'm 40 years old and you got a 420, babe, it's gonna take me too long to get you up to a 780,
Mhm.
800.
Even if I put this good.
It's fun. It's
You-
funny that you
I'm
say
not.
that.
You're not even gonna
Right.
get the opportunity to do that.
No.
No,
The
don't
men-
say that because I'm not. How you? No. Because I'm not going to tell you that I have a 420.
But I already
He-
know
he
before we
already
got
know.
together.
You
I already know
remember.
before we
You
even got
remember.
together.
I forgot
I
you
had a
do background
420 when I
checks.
was 4, probably.
No, you
Um,
didn't. No,
okay.
not
Wait,
at 4. You didn't.
500. Yeah. It was
What did
There you go.
500. But
There you go.
I said that this weekend. I was
Oh.
like, I'm looking at those fancy cars, the box cars. The fellas, they fix up, put the rims on or whatever,
Yeah.
and sport around. Hey, I love my black men. I do.
Yeah.
I say, you know what? Black men will fix anything and everything, but they credit.
Mm.
But you know what else black men will do? And I hate this. Black men will be more loyal to the team than they damn woman.
What
How in
team?
the hell?
What team?
If you don't give me a bomb for
They're
saying
boys.
that,
Wait, what team?
They're
Oh,
boys.
tonight.
any
Yeah.
kind of the count,
Right.
a black male
I had to-
will stand behind that sorry ass football team
Right.
and go cheat on the woman he laying next to every
Whoa.
day of the week.
Wait, you got two. I got two more. You hit a nerve. You hit a nerve.
So
See how
so
you- see
so
when y'all
that's
get
my
excited?
thing. But see, that's my thing. I can't stand that. People jump on me all the time on Facebook. They tell me I'm an NFL thought. I'm this and I'm that. And I tell them, how can I be loyal to a team and not loyal, or I am loyal to the person
Oh.
who I'm with? I'm not in a relationship now, but what I'm saying is, how can I practice loyalty
All right.
to an inanimate object, but then turn around to the person who I can touch, see, feel, and say I love and cheat on her?
Because
right.
because we take people for granted.
We do.
We take
do-
people
yeah.
for granted,
man.
and that's
Can-
what happens.
Can,
Yeah,
he,
I do.
can he get a bomb for that?
Y'all do.
Bomb.
Can he get a bomb for that, please?
That y'all take people for granted?
Yes. Yeah, we take people for granted.
Yeah, men.
Yeah, we take women for granted at the end of the day, but people take people for granted.
But I
at
need
the
my
end of the
sisters
day.
to realize we can't fix them.
Yes, you can. Yes, you
My
can.
aunt said, when you meet a man, if he has flaws, either you're going to accept those flaws when you meet him, because if you try to change him, it ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen.
But what if I don't
And she's
understand?
right.
But
Well,
what if
I
don't
thank
know
God that
got
I love
flaws?
sports. I'll sit there right with my man and watch sports.
It ain't even about sports.
No, I'm just
It's not
saying,
even-
going back to
I
what
watch
Victor
sports.
said about they'll put their team before their woman. Like,
Right.
I watch sports, basketball, football.
But what's up with
I
the
watch a
dudes
little
being
tennis.
loyal to
But-
their boys? Like,
But what if I don't understand my flaws? What if what I might think is a strength is actually a flaw? So I'm gonna need for you to tell me, like, babe, look, what you hanging out with these dudes over here, that's not a good look. Show me what you see.
But I'm sure there are
Well-
females that address that issue with their man
Mhm.
and say, "Hey, can we spend time together?" Because if
Right.
you don't plan any, if you don't have any plans with your woman, so every weekend you want to go drinking with the boys,
yeah, that's a problem.
take her to the boardwalk,
That's a problem.
to Columbia,
But
do
let
something.
me let me know that's an issue. Don't just say it. Let me
But
know.
you should know
the
that.
body
You
language. You
should
should know
know.
your woman.
I
Every
got-
weekend
But if
you're
I was
hanging
but
out.
if I was doing that before I met you, then how is it a problem?
Okay, but
yeah,
you
that's
was
the problem
single then.
because some
You-
things you have
single.
to arrange when
The
you get.
equation is one.
Yeah.
Now you have two.
You're
Right.
right.
I'm gonna throw
You're right.
something in here, and it's gonna make y'all a little upset. But
Bring
let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Why is it that a man can have a woman,
Mhm.
a good woman,
Yeah.
and been there for a while, and then that person gets a person on the side, and that side woman can motivate that man quicker than the woman that has been there, been supportive, have helped made this man. Why is it that new woman can support get that man to do the tricks? When I use the word tricks, the necessary things to become better.
Well,
Why is that? I know this is really for us men to answer.
no, we can answer that.
Go ahead. Why?
Okay, well, it could be a lot of things that will make that other woman come in and take, or however you're going to put it. But I feel like if your man,
That new woman, that side woman, that new woman
Yeah,
is
can
able to
come in
motivate that man quicker than that main woman.
okay, what have you taken me through some things? Have you taken me through some changes as my man? Have you cheated on me a few times?
I'm not gonna let you know that.
I have one thing.
I'm just saying-
I'm just saying that can cause a problem.
I'm
Like,
just saying
It's
what
one
causes
answer. It's
what.
only one answer to that
Yeah.
question.
Okay. What is that answer?
That's not the woman he want to be with in the first place.
Why? Because I cheated on you?
No,
Yeah.
they have nothing to do with that.
The-
Because you were with them, that woman, because it was stable,
Mhm.
wasn't no mess, no between. You love her, you loved her, but you're not in love with her. So that other woman come into play. You're in love. She can reach your third eye, get you to do things your woman you've been with 5 years can't do because
That's-
you didn't love her.
I
You
asked
wasn't
that
in
for a
love with her.
reason because I see that a lot. I see that a lot, and that's why I brought up
Wait,
before
I
don't-
about
I don't-
let me just say this.
I
That's
don't-
why I brought up before that. Just same with marriage license, the same way as driver's license, being able to renew, give the woman the same opportunity to say the same thing. That you know what, after these 5 years, I'm not going to renew this marriage license. I'm going to move on,
Mhm.
and then you're not stuck together.
I like
And
that.
you know what I'm saying? You're not stuck
I like
together trying to fit this circle into a square hole.
Yes.
I wanna ask Shay a question.
I don't
I want to ask
I
Veronica the
just-
same question too.
5-year.
we didn't even answer
like that,
Patine's question, really.
Okay, but go ahead.
But
I'm sorry. I'm
a,
sorry.
There's a lot of things that can cause for another woman to come in and that's just like
Same thing with a man. Another man.
That's
can
what
do
I
that
was
to
gonna
another
get
woman.
at. That's what I was gonna get at.
Yeah, the only thing it takes is if something's not going right at the house
Yes.
and you get this other person that's going to come and say sweet nothing and gonna make you feel good and make you feel a way that person at the house is not making you feel. It's very easy for someone to slide in your space if you don't have that right mindset. You know what I'm saying? If you're looking for something,
Mhm.
if you're looking for someone else to please you, and I'm not talking about sexually,
That's right.
you
Thank
know what I'm saying?
This-
If you're looking for something, it'd be very easy for someone to come and just swoop you up.
Your intellect.
You know what I'm saying?
Conversation.
Like conversation.
starts.
That's how it starts. So
But you got to
have
start the conversation though. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. That's why
Dudes don't care. Hop in that inbox.
Right. You have to be
What you doing?
You have to have that mind strong.
morning,
Your
beautiful.
mind have to be strong
That.
to stay focused on what you have at home
That's
and
true.
not to creep out.
That's true. You're
So-
100% right.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? If your mind ain't strong, if you have a very weak mind, it's
Yourself
very
a bomb.
easy to thank you. Let me give myself a bomb. It's very easy for
You're right.
Mhm.
you to cheat and step out.
So part two, again, I know you ladies get twisted on this one, but
Not twisted.
what I was having a discussion with this young lady about polyandry.
Mm.
And I was reading about polyandry
Mm.
from the point of a woman having more than one male,
I don't like
mate.
that. I don't like
all right, I got that. But we always tend to put it the man having more than one. So I'm gonna switch it to the women having more than one. And they were saying it's very hard for a man, some men at times, to hold it down. How it would be beneficial for a woman to have two men that can share the responsibilities, just like men having two women. So if you had this side person, but the side person works as a unit, the wife doesn't get slighted because they're working as a unit and everybody is thriving. I keep bringing this up because it does work and people tend to run from it because in America, they put this one man, one woman thing put up front. If you want to go into the religious aspect, that's another thing.
What?
But at the
are you
end of the
talking
day,
about?
what I'm talking about is that you got a lot of people that are in relationships with more than one person.
Yeah.
And some people are open with it and it works well. And then there's some people who don't agree with it, but they still are in those relationships because somebody else is still stepping out.
Well, you know what? As long as I don't know
Mm.
that my man is out there cheating,
Mm-hmm.
okay, we cool. But if I know that you're out there cheating, that's great. I mean, let me back up before somebody
Please
start
explain
calling.
that,
The
sis.
phone lines are open, and you know we keep it real here on the T. And
100%
sometimes-
real.
And you know, sometimes we get into our personal lives. So I mean, I've been there, I've done that. I've known that my man cheated, but I chose to stay there and, you know, fight for my marriage. But at this point in my life, I feel like if I'm with someone and they step out, I have a problem with that. I
Yeah.
don't think I would be as what's the word?
Open, content.
It's
receptive.
Yes.
Receptive.
Yeah, receptive.
I don't know. Being in this
You're not groomed that
Specific.
way. You're not brought up that way to
Right.
even look at it that way.
Like,
Now I
I'm
understand.
Your
44,
mind
like,
won't
I don't
conform
wanna-
to that.
yeah,
train of thought.
I don't want to go through that again. I don't want to have someone cheat on me if I'm
Right.
supposed to be your main girl. If we're supposed to be in love and in together,
but if
I
it's-
don't want to.
But what if it's a relationship that
It's not going to be open. I don't share.
got
But
it?
let's get this thing.
What?
It ain't
No.
just men that just cheat.
You're right.
Exactly.
Women cheat
But
too.
I want to
Very
kind of
well.
touch on Fatim said if your whole aspiration is about money, then yes, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in a relationship, yes, as 5 people in a relationship and we all sharing money, it will work. But one thing that I can't share is who I am.
Right.
I can't show you respect, love, and all, and give you me and say I'm all about you, and then turn around and sleep with her. That's impossible. That is impossible.
Even if they know.
Even if they know.
And accept it and it's agreed upon.
But see, the thing about it is maybe because I don't
Mm-mm.
maybe because I don't know enough about it and I don't understand it.
Mhm.
So I'm just speaking on, the little bit of knowledge
I
that I do
understand.
have
Right.
on it. But from me sitting back looking at it, there's no way that I can lay next to a woman and say, you are my everything. You are this, you are that. I love you. All the things that
Yeah.
makes somebody feel good,
Right.
and then turn around and roll over and tell her the same thing.
Exactly.
I like this new visual.
Right.
I think just my thing is not to promote it.
I got
but,
the Walmart draws on
yeah,
me.
but not,
They
not
okay too.
I
not-
love that
yeah,
though.
but
Like
not-
I always say, like, how can you?
yeah.
label
Well, we need to bring 2 people, 3 people in here that live that kind of lifestyle, that hear them tell it and see from their perspective, because our mindset is not there per se.
Well, I mean,
And-
going
and-
back to what Victor's saying, I don't think he's saying like an open relationship. You're saying like if you're in a relationship with someone, but you step out on her.
Mhm.
Not that you're seeing 2 and 3 and 4 different, like you all have this agreement.
saying
He's
that-
talking about being in a relationship with someone.
And I'm saying
and
being in a
stepping
relationship
out.
with 2 and it's
But
and
that's
it's
what I'm
open. Being in a relationship
but
with
that's,
2.
but that's what I'm saying. How can I tell this woman I love you, I'm with you, you are my everything,
Yeah.
and then as soon as I tell her that, I roll over and say the exact same
Right.
thing to the person to the other side.
Get out
Like
here.
I just
Somebody
don't
not
understand.
being told. because
You're right, because somebody's lacking. So I don't understand how y'all can share this man and still feel complete. If somebody was if we was to have some guests that come up here and explain it, then maybe
Yes.
I can say I see it. I see
from
where
their
you're
point of
coming
view,
from.
and then not
Yeah.
to change nobody's
Yeah.
mind, but just
Yeah.
to you got a lot
That's
of people.
that's good.
I had a conversation. Look, I'm not homosexual. I don't support it. I respect people's choice.
Mm-hmm.
But when I had a conversation with this guy who was homosexual, he was able to explain some things that I was hung up on and made me understand from his perspective. Didn't change it changed my view in the sense of how and certain things. But until you have a conversation, sometimes you don't understand it because we're not looking at it that direction and we're not thinking in that
I
direction.
mean, and today, to each his own. Whatever makes you happy in
Whatever floats your boat.
2021.
What if
baby.
the universe was meant for everyone to have at least 2 to 3 mates?
Huh?
Uh,
Say that again.
What if?
You
What
mean
if in this
total?
universe we were supposed to have more than one mate? What
Yeah.
if?
Total, right? Or you saying that one at the
It's in the
same
Bible.
time?
At
It's
the
in the
same time.
It's in the Bible.
right, Deanna.
It's in the Bible.
I'm
What
with
if?
you, Deanna.
Yeah,
I mean,
I bring that
I'm
up,
saying,
Deanna.
what if?
Yeah, I do bring it up a lot.
They made a holiday called Christmas and Thanksgiving and St. Patrick's Day, and we celebrate it and fall right into that 4th of July, Memorial Day,
Thank
all
you.
of that.
But are you up for sharing? Sharon,
I mean,
are you up?
Yes, she.
if
yes.
the universe was set that way, I mean,
Yeah,
you got to talk about
I don't know
20-year-old
if I should've
I mean,
gave
we
you
want
a
to go back to
bomb,
last
but-
week, but 20-year-old Sharon, she didn't want a relationship and we dated, multiple people.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't do that now.
Yes. If it was
I'm not
beneficial.
saying I would do that now, but I'm saying what I'm saying is I'm saying is, if
You could roll with it.
I could.
You could roll with it.
I
know you could roll
I'm
with
grown.
it.
We
Yeah,
grown.
you could
I
roll
could.
with it. You
I'm
could
out
roll
of drink
with it.
tonight.
So
I'm
you
out.
could roll with it.
Could you fix me one?
Oh man,
I'm not saying
done.
I
I'm
will,
tapped out.
but I mean,
People who are
Right.
more the chameleon are the ones that tend
Wait a
to
minute, wait a
be
minute. Hold up.
more able to adapt.
Stop the press.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so Victor, you and I are on teams tonight. Like, what the hell is
I
going
don't
on
know. But you
on
know what?
this show?
I respect that because if you're open,
Yes.
if I was to meet you
Yeah.
and you was to say, you know what, Vic, you this and you that, but I'm still open to somebody else.
Be honest with me.
Being-
Be upfront.
Right.
Please be upfront.
I can either accept it or leave.
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
you know what? Even you dating someone and you're not married to them, there are plenty of men that will date you and leave and go see that boo. It may not see that woman every night or every week,
Yeah.
but it could be like a friendship. Hey, come through, and
But what are you doing when you're coming through?
coming through.
Damn.
Yeah, I know. I know.
I'm gonna tell you now, I ain't strapping up.
Yeah.
I ain't strapping nothing up.
I just can't.
Well, you don't have to with the JJ.
can't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
But I
can't.
will.
Okay. Only thing
I think
I don't wear orthopedic shoes, so I strap nothing.
Let me just say this.
Nothing.
Again, I can't give out no names.
I have a
I can't give out no
problem with
names,
that.
but there was an actress. There was an actress that was interested in an individual. I'm not gonna name no names because it's their personal business.
Right.
And when the actress wanted to get with the brother,
Yeah.
she didn't know that the brother
Huh?
had a wife
Oh.
and another.
Okay.
And like I said, there's no situation where it was 5 and 10 years. We're talking about 40 and 35.
Shit.
This is how their lifestyle. This is
Yeah.
how they was rolling since they were teens. So when the person went back to the women, the wife and the other, and said, "This one is interested," what do y'all say? The women said no. They said no. So he went back to the young lady and said, "Well, first of all, this is my circumstance, and if you do join, this is how it's going to roll. And if you're not with it, that's cool. But I already asked the two, my main, and they said no.
so. Are you
it didn't
okay?
happen.
Are you okay with that lifestyle, Fatim?
I'll be honest with you. Yeah, I'm okay with that lifestyle if people can.
No.
Yes. Fatina is okay with that lifestyle.
But But I'm gonna say this: are you okay with it now?
Yeah,
Or would
that's
you
what I'm
be
saying.
okay with it if you didn't have any kids and you was ready to start having children and have your children bring up in that lifestyle?
I would have to. It has to be something that I really believed in at a younger age, and not only understood it,
Yeah.
respect it, and would live by that, and really live by that, because it's not just. A lot of people think it's just sexual. It's sexual. It's emotional. It's spiritual. It's
What sex
mentally.
is in there? Are you wearing
I
condoms?
said
No.
I'm saying
Oh,
if
excuse
you're getting in that situation, you don't bring nobody in. You don't bring nobody into your relationship without no medical. I mean, this is something that you
During the
serious.
medical,
You
yes,
did,
I did. I
This
get
is
that.
if you're doing this. This is real. This ain't nothing to play with. This ain't
If
about.
you trust
this
me,
ain't about. This ain't about some meeting a girl and on the train and then meeting a girl in the street. And no, this
Okay,
is a
so-
lifestyle.
okay,
and if
so
you're
you-
doing this lifestyle, this is
That
out
is
of
true.
respect for.
can
the
we
women
not say
and-
lifestyle because those are condoms? So, and I don't do those. So.
Well,
I'm just messing with you,
yeah,
man.
but I
I'm
would just say
messing.
lifestyle because people that roll. There's a lot of people that live in this lifestyle or live that way of life,
Yeah.
and they are happy.
Yeah,
They are
And-
very happy,
But
and
do-
they are
but-
prosperous
but
too.
our children, see, that's my thing. I don't think that I could ever live that lifestyle and then raise children in that lifestyle. Maybe because of what I'm accustomed to now. So to
So
me,
if you got a woman, you got a 2 children from this woman,
Yep.
and you got 2 children from another woman.
Yep.
You left this woman for that woman.
Yep.
Now they still sisters and brothers.
Yep.
Right.
And so what's the difference if you
Right.
got
Well-
one wife here and another wife there? I didn't say they even have to be in the same household.
What the hell does you
But see-
mean? What's the difference?
but see, what I'm saying
What's
is,
the point?
What's
He
the
made
do-
a point.
well, what I'm
What's
saying
the
is,
difference, Veronica?
No,
what I'm
wait a
saying
minute.
is that I have all my kids by one woman.
Right.
Even though we never got married, all my kids is by one woman. So I don't understand that. So
Oh, okay.
I don't
We're
knock
not
it.
knocking. Yeah, we're
I'm
not.
not knocking it, but I just don't understand. I don't see it. Now, if I would have had another child here and a child here and a child here, then maybe my view of life would have been different.
Right.
But just how my family
Yeah.
dynamic is set up, I
Right.
just don't
And
understand.
I respect that.
But when
Okay.
if you're in that lifestyle and you don't have kids and you bring children in the mix
Yeah.
and
They-
they're raised that way,
Yeah.
That's
they
their way.
won't see that there's a problem. It's the
And it
people
might not be a
outside
problem. It might
of
not be a
that,
problem with it.
you
Yeah.
know, relationship or
I'm just still on the fact of, okay, I'm sleeping with this person, that person, and that person, that person. We all know about each other, but nobody is wearing a condom. Like, what the hell is
But
up with that?
you see
What
Joe's
are
sister wives,
those? They
right?
sell- what
sister
are those?
wives. He has 4 wives,
Do they sell those?
And they go and see
and,
when
they have
And who's saying that
all
none of
of
them are
them.
stepping out? And
Yes.
say if somebody step out
They-
and then someone come back with
They
a
are
sexual
not.
trans,
they are not.
they usually
they
not.
may not, but
They
I'm
may
just talking about if someone is living that lifestyle and they don't know that someone is in that group, someone is sneaking around the
Right,
corner
right.
with someone, they come back and bring something to you, and then here you is sleeping with these other 3 or 4 women, then here you
It's
is
the
then
same thing
gave
if
them.
it's the same thing if you're single and
Yeah.
dating other women and
It
sleeping
is,
with
but I'm
them.
saying,
Same
But I'm
thing.
gonna ask you
most
this.
of the time we don't know that our partner is out
What
there.
do you mean
cuz.
we? Who is we?
No,
As far as
we?
women,
Oh,
I'm just saying.
women.
When I say
That
we,
go
I
both
mean,
ways.
both ways. I'm
True.
saying like
Can-
we don't know when. Some of us know. Going back to what I said earlier, but
Okay.
I'm saying like if you don't know that your partner is out there creeping, that's one thing.
Right.
But if you know that your partner is out there creeping,
yeah,
that's different.
yeah.
But let me ask you
You
this.
have to be careful.
Let me ask you this. The older we get, the more promiscuous we get.
You think so?
I think so. When I was in my 20s, I was a lot more cautious because I didn't want to have kids with just any and everybody. I didn't. And the older I got, it was like, I'm not saying that, my standards went up.
I'm laughing. Go ahead.
But my risk level also went up.
Wow, the mind that's different. No.
Because the older you get, the more you're like, okay, this person is, I'll say I'm 40. So if this person over here is, 50 and I'm dealing with her, I'm like, well, shit, she care about her life. and I care about my life, so I'm gonna just take that risk with her. You know what I'm saying?
You guys.
But we can also, I can say, yo, babe, let's go take this test, and then let's see.
How
we'll
many
go from
people
there.
are getting into? How many people are actually getting in new relationships and being like, "Hey, let's both go to the clinic."
Well, see,
and
right
get
now,
checked?
everybody getting to COVID tests. That's their main thing.
That's
But ain't
the only
nobody
test
worrying
people
about
are
no
getting,
AIDS.
but
I know I was
seriously.
one of those people that asked, like,
You
at a
ask
male
or
thing,
ask?
I asked.
That's okay.
Okay.
ASKED.
Specific or Pacific?
Like
K is
voodoo-
silent.
voodoo is-
Pacific is an ocean.
My news director said,
Voodoo is calling.
Specifically.
yeah, I see it. I
asked
see it. Read it out.
specifically.
Read it out.
Voodoo is saying that I'm a grandma. He's saying, Veronica, stop sounding like somebody's grandma. It's not the thing. Is I respect my body enough to only be having one sexual partner.
It doesn't mean
That's
you're
just
disrespecting
me.
yourself.
To
but
me,
I
like,
get you though.
Yeah, like I've
get
never been that person that would sleep with this person and that
She's
person.
been a good girl
I-
all her life.
I'm,
Nothing
no,
wrong with
I'm
that.
not saying.
Oh, okay. Oh,
I-
that's
listen.
What I thought.
Pull them down.
I'm not saying. I'm not saying I'm no angel. I've
Turn them
done
lights off.
things
Turn them
in my
lights off.
past.
Hoop
But
earrings.
what I'm
Oh, okay.
saying is, I'm not that female that's going to sleep with this guy,
Right.
that guy, that guy. I have more respect. And listen, I'm not knocking nobody.
Okay.
Well, I'm saying what I
Right.
will do. I have more respect for my body not to be out there
Right.
sleeping with multiple people.
But like I was
Tenfold.
saying,
But
I've
when you
asked
say
men
that, but-
when you've been to the doctor,
Right.
I've asked
Thank you. Thank you.
Ask.
that one too.
So let's talk
asked,
about
but
that.
did they show y'all papers?
Let's-
Like,
And,
do
you
they
know, and that
actually
was
show
the
you?
thing, because they'll say, yeah, I wouldn't have my
Right.
physical was because
My baby mama got checked.
every year. Because when we go to the doctor, it's every year and check for everything.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
really?
Everything.
Yeah.
I check for everything.
Yes. Everything.
I don't get ashamed when I go to the doctor.
We don't just
have
go
a
for our
whole
pap. We go they
same
check
doctor,
for everything.
He was like, you want me? I said, run it.
Yeah.
I need to know. Run it.
I want to know.
Yeah.
And and then you find out things like the man, like, well, you need to last time you went to the doctor. And then what if you with the guy for a year or two and you never seen him go to the doctor? But you went to the
But
doctor.
we go. We might not
before
even
we-
tell you.
You know
We
what I'm
ain't
saying?
Tell you
Why wouldn't you?
because ain't none of your business
So-
though, bro.
so-
I'm going. I'm going though. I'm gonna go to the doctor. I'm
See,
going.
that's secretive information. Like if you are one with someone and y'all have a friendship, just not a relationship. I want like a best friend. So hey, I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow. What? Okay.
But the thing
You
about
okay?
it, but see, the thing about it is a lot of times when it come to men, y'all ask so many questions and y'all want to be in so many different things. When I go to the doctor and I tell the doctor, and I'm in the doctor's appointment and I get my blood drawn or whatever, and then we come back home and you say, well, did you tell him this? Did you tell him this? Did you tell him this? And it's like,
Not all
gee,
the time.
chill.
Yeah.
Not all the time.
But
I want to know, did you
I'm
tell
just-
him that your penis was leaking? Did you tell him that
Right, 'cause
you
you
don't
really
wear,
did-
like,
come
I
on.
want you to
You
be
need to-
specific
it
when
won't
you
get
talk
up.
to the
if
It
you
won't
doctor.
asking,
come up
if
sometimes.
you asking me
Great.
to tell the doctor my penis leaking, both of us need to be in there telling him that my penis leaking. But what I'm saying is that a lot of times,
Prescription for
yeah,
two.
can I get one?
Prescription for two.
But what I'm saying is, when it comes down, like I had
we get a 2-for-1 sale today.
last year, I went to the doctor and my side was hurting, and I had to have a small kidney procedure.
Right.
And I went up.
You
to
had a
the
kidney
doctor.
stone, bro?
No, I didn't have a kidney.
Woo,
Well,
'cause
I
you know
did.
that procedure.
I did have a kidney
passed
stone,
it, I
but
hope.
it was something
STD?
else. So,
It could be.
It
It's
could
okay.
be. But anyway, so I had a small procedure, and the
Right.
person who I was with at the time, she was like, well, did you tell the doctor this? Did you tell him this? Did you tell him this? And I'm like, I'm grown. I told the doctor exactly. Yeah, but did you tell him this? A man, we know how. If you want me to lead, understand that when I go and handle business, I'm handling business, and I appreciate the simple fact that you looking out for me.
Yes, that's what we do.
But don't question my decision if I don't question yours.
Well,
So-
that's your problem if you don't question. Like,
but that's the
just
thing
us.
though. Y'all think that when it comes to handling, business like that, when it comes to a doctor, y'all automatically assume that we turn into a doggone
No,
kindergartner and we
just-
don't talk.
But
Yeah, well, some
but we
doctors-
just want you all to be.
Yeah.
Safe.
Well,
Yeah, I get
right.
it.
Well, first of all, this is why I said a lot of people, again, I hate to label this men and women, but women tend to deal with a little bit more personal one-on-one doctor.
That's
A
true.
lot of men may not have a private doctor. And if you don't have a private doctor, a lot of people, at least in New York, they deal with the emergency room as
Yeah.
their doctor.
Yeah.
And if you go to the emergency room because your little head is sick, they're not going to treat you.
Little head.
The
Did you
little
say
head, your little head, your little head,
Wrong.
your little head. She can't get it.
But that was the wrong term.
Yeah,
Boom.
but the head below. But if you go there, they'll send you to the sex clinic
Yeah.
because they keep a record of that, at the end of the day. And if you are going to be in what I did when I was single, I went to the clinic. They drew that blood,
Yeah.
and I made
But no
sure.
one's doing that
Make
these
sure
days. No one's
because
doing
yeah,
that.
you need to know.
Well, let me ask you people on that side right there.
Okay,
You
the light
people.
skin.
The light bright people.
So let's just say Victor and I,
Yes.
Hook up.
Oh, so sweet.
let's just say Victor and I come to an agreement,
Agreement.
and we come to you and Sharon,
Yep.
Tina and Sharon,
Us.
and we say, would y'all like to get together Friday night?
Yeah.
Like, would
Teams.
y'all
For ice cream and pizza?
would y'all like to meet us at blah 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 room 109?
Brother.
And
109.
let's-
119.
119. Would
Yeah.
y'all like to meet us at room 119?
Right.
And let's
Yeah.
get busy. What would y'all say?
Brother is gonna say yes. He gonna try to convince Sharon to go too.
Well, see, but then again,
Sharon might roll.
Sharon-
Sharon
But
ready
the
to roll.
but
question
see, the thing
is,
about
will
it
y'all
is,
go?
Sharon was in the inbox to start with, but we ain't gonna go there. But go
Wait
ahead.
a minute, you can't put me in the
Yeah, but I want to know because it seems like you guys. Come on, show
You can't put me in the inbox.
what I mean.
We was just joking, but go ahead.
No, I mean seriously. What would you guys say to that?
I don't know because I don't think it.
I don't do it.
Situation.
I never did that before.
But y'all was
Wait.
just open to it.
Right.
I didn't.
I didn't say.
Nobody said we were just
Yeah.
open to it. We was talking about other people.
Yeah, you
No,
said.
no, no, no.
And we don't judge them and how
No,
what
I
they do.
asked
I
the
agree.
question.
Okay.
I did ask
But
you
if
the
you
question.
asking me, that means
No,
you're
no,
open
no.
to
I
it,
can answer.
right?
No, I said if.
I can answer that. No, because
Because
I'm
y'all
talking.
know us.
No, well, yeah, that's number one. But number two, it's not about sharing in that perspective of interrelating in sex. It's about sharing in a whole relationship with another person.
Like if he was my husband and he saw you,
You
and said,
and
I
I
want her
invite-
to be my second.
and then she
but y'all-
approves
y'all
it,
will
and she
agree.
approves
Y'all
it, and
will
then you
agree.
join. But
you
yeah,
join our circle.
Yeah.
So he has me Monday, Thursday, Friday, every other
Right.
week.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
That type of deal.
That's
You
right.
know how many people gonna be in your inbox? You know that, right, Sharon?
I don't even check it. So that waste of time.
They
I
might
don't- I
send
don't
you a
even check it.
raven.
Waste of
They
time.
might send you a raven. I don't even know what that is, but they might send you a raven.
A raven?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even
Well,
check
get
it.
ready because your inbox is getting ready to blow up for teen.
Why? Why?
Because you're cool with that.
It was an example.
that's right.
Right, brother?
That's
that
right.
was,
It was
but I
just an
asked
example.
you a question.
And
Was you
I
down
didn't
with
say
that?
yes
And you
or-
said,
I said we don't judge other people that are. I
Yeah,
don't judge-
that's what I don't
judge
do.
other
That
people
I don't
that
judge
are.
other people that
Right.
do that. No.
You know,
Can't,
hey,
where,
and I
I
seen
need my,
people
I
in-
need
If
my
they do-
rewind button. Do you remember I asked that question and she
I
was
didn't
up?
know.
And I said,
and
would you do
reverse it,
that
flip it.
now? And you said,
No, we were talking about seeing multiple people. That was
Yeah,
saying,
that's-
that was
Same thing,
saying multiple people. No, you talking about a swinger situation.
Yeah, and I'm
yeah,
not
but
into
that's,
swinging.
but you're still
Right.
saying multiple
Not
That's
into
people.
no,
swinging.
no, no, no.
not
That's
swinger is
different.
different.
That's
Swingers are
different.
You got to know
I'm
what's
not
going
seeing them
on. though.
together. I saw them.
So which one are
separately.
y'all for? Swinging or
No.
seeing multiple people?
Multiple
Multiple.
people.
Multiple.
Oh, yeah.
Multiple.
Oh,
Okay.
Well, that
Yeah.
makes a
Mhm.
difference.
I mean, then now I'm a one woman.
Oh, now I mean,
man, that was 20s Sharon. How many times I keep telling y'all that was
But
20s
what we
Sharon?
okay,
I
so
asked you, was you down for it now?
Y'all, you sidetracking. Can I go back for a second?
Yeah, go
That
back.
lady that you said, the woman asking you all the questions that you asked the doctor, this and that. But you know, women are natural nurturers.
I love it.
And so just
Yeah,
take it,
yeah,
just take it that
exactly.
she cares.
Yeah.
You ever think about that maybe she was with a man that didn't care about his health, and so you know she just wants you to be in the best health,
Or that she was controlling.
and that too.
Well, yeah. that
I mean,
could be a possibility.
but see, that's the thing, you know. I'm not trying. I'm not trying to sit back and knock anybody who looks out for me. I just feel like I just want you to tell me exactly what you mean. Don't sit back and have me doing this and doing that, and then your real motive was this over here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you make my doctor's appointment and you want me to go to the doctor and talk to the doctor, either you bring your ass in there with
But y'all
me.
don't want us there. Remember, we had this conversation
no.
before.
But see, this is the thing though. If you're gonna ask me all these questions the first time I go to the doctor, then I'm gonna tell you, you know what? Let's go ahead and schedule another one, and then you bring your ass up in there,
I'm
and
down.
then you talk to the doctor.
That's fine with me. I'll go.
You ever been to a GYN?
OBGYN.
You ever?
I have with my second and third
I
child.
ain't trying to go with no
We're
woman. You know how
violating.
long you there, brother?
But
You get there when the sun up and the sun go
That's
down.
not
It'd be
true.
midnight
That's
before
not
you walk
true.
out of
I'm
there.
in-
but
I'm
but
in
Yes,
the
it
hour.
do.
but wait a minute. But wait a
Uh,
minute. You won't go to the OBGYN with her.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I said, have you been
I have.
to? Yeah,
I
because
think every
yeah.
man been with their woman when she was
Yeah,
pregnant.
that's how I know
or-
about it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but on a routine visit,
Yeah,
I
that's
don't.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But see, I
routine
don't.
it out
But
the
see,
other
I
way.
give her the respect because I'm not even asking any questions when it comes to that OBGYN. I just want to know, bro, why you all up in there with them damn magnifying glasses on? What you looking at?
Well, first of all,
Because I might need to get the
I don't
magnifying
go to a
glasses
man.
on too.
I prefer a woman.
My missus had a male and a female.
I just want to know what
And
he
a
looking
male
at.
When I was
doctor.
younger, I had a male, but I prefer. I
And
want to
she
go
had-
to some comments right quick.
And the male was a handsome
What's
dude.
what
I
comments
want
we
to go
got?
back up to Noah's comment because
Noah Johnson.
Yeah, it
It's
looks
got
a
to be
little-
Noah
like Kenya
Johnson.
Moore tonight.
I
Snake-
am.
Snake Gate. Yeah.
Oh, Snake Gate. What's Snake Gate? Oh, what's
Who said
Snake
you
Gate?
acting
You know what Snake
You like
Gate
the
is.
popo.
You know what Snake Gate is.
Shay
saw
Shay.
it.
Kenya
You
Moore.
better
self.
watch it or bite you.
Shay Shay talking about
Sorry.
Snake
Yo, yo.
Gate.
Y'all know how we do here on the T. I just want facts to be spitting out.
Yeah,
you know,
Kenya, sure.
because
The snakes.
I'm a little
So the snake is
stabbed in the
spitting.
back.
So the snake is spitting.
Am I stabbing you in the back,
The
sis?
popo.
I'm sorry.
We need a police siren over there.
You know I love you.
That's right.
I know you was talking about when you was in your 20s.
Well, but you know what?
I want to
This
go
is
back
the thing,
to
though.
Noah's.
But you know the thing is, Shay, real talk. A woman needs to understand that you can be in your 20s and do whatever it is, and then you can be whatever age that you are now and be successful
Yeah.
and have fun here. Live your life.
Right.
And that's the thing that I guess Veronica and I we all picking, but that's just the thing that we all talking about. You can be who you are and still be successful, and you can still be an entrepreneur, and you can still do whatever. So just because you're in your 20s and you having fun doesn't define you as a older woman.
Well,
did
I was
say that
going
right?
there. Yeah, I was gonna go
Shay,
there.
did I say that right?
Yeah, well, I'm going there.
Older
What?
woman.
Yeah, I want to go there about the
Wait.
older woman. I really
So-
want to go
let me-
there.
Season. Okay,
Season.
before we say season, is it accent, Lowry's, Obey, Saison?
I like all of those.
what
all of the
we
above.
doing? Cayenne pepper, ground mustard,
But I don't understand. Okay, what about seasoned
Seasoned.
women?
I want
ground. Well, I mean, you say season, so I want to know which season. Which season is it?
I can't tell.
It's
Oh.
springtime.
Partially.
Well, I got a question
They
for
don't even make this
for the-
kind on the show.
Okay, let's get to the question. Then I want to go to some of these.
No, go to the
comments.
comments first. I think we should go to the comments first. Then I
Can't
come to
even
the
sell it
question
in a
next.
jar.
Okay, so I'm going back to Noah's right quick.
It look long.
Yeah, it looks long. Let me see the side. He's going back to the side chick. The side woman is able to motivate that man because the man makes the mistake of telling the side woman what his main lady is doing wrong and what she's not doing to please him. So the side person knows how to not act. That is facts. Once the side person gets your feelings where they're once the side person gets your feelings where they feel like you are more into them than the main one, then the side person will change on you. Facts. So yes, some women are out there to be that side chick. They're actually out there to get that man to try to steal that woman from that to try to steal that man from that woman. And then once that man is so crazy to go be with that side dude, and then she started changing.
So that's why there's rules and regulations here. So for some folks that live this way through some do it through religion and some do it through their cultural way of doing it. The first person they usually get with is their wife. Their wife. The second person, however they want to, they may say second wife, concubine, whatever.
Are we back to these multiple people again?
But we're talking about something. I'm trying to prove a point. He just mentioned about the side piece.
Yeah.
When you have respect, where that wife makes that decision that this is going to happen, and there is a understanding and a meeting of the minds. This man is not talking with this woman on the side and telling her this and that. There is an understanding, and that wife has a role of saying, yes, I want this person to enter what we have, or no.
Right.
You don't do that. We're talking nonsense here with this trying to. If people that live this lifestyle, there is rules and regulations to
There's
this.
not a lot of people that live that lifestyle.
Yes, they
A
are.
lot
You
of
really want to believe statistics?
no. I'm saying a lot of people are out there just cheating.
Yes, I
They're
agree
not
with that.
living that
That's true.
lifestyle.
That's true.
That's
They're
true.
not living that lifestyle where they're telling each other about one
and
another.
the point I'm trying to say is not that I'm pushing this, folks out there that think I'm pushing this. What I'm trying to say that if you're honest with this, because what Veronica is saying is correct. They're not pushing that. They're stepping out. They are having sex. They're not protecting themselves. They don't know the status of each other. And then they bring this home. But if they do this on a more open way, if they know their husband is doing this, and if, again, you don't have to agree with nothing, you just leave.
Right.
But if you do this and you know the person's status, you know what their health is, and this is agreed upon, it's a more healthier relationship.
Oh yeah, it's healthy because you're with multiple people.
Well,
It's very healthy.
well, it could be polyandry and do it the other way around. Can you handle two men on a consistent basis?
I'm not even trying to handle two
That's
men.
well, okay then.
I just want one man, one penis for me, please, on aisle 9.
There we go
wait
back
a
to the
minute.
sex.
Wait a minute. It's always going back to the sex.
and it's not all
And
about
that's
sex.
and that's
Come
what
on
Fatima
now.
is saying.
Come on, that's-
Fatima is basically saying, can you?
So you're not having sex with these
Yes,
women?
but it's not about.
It's not
you
about the
always
sex.
go to the
Yeah,
sex, and it's
because
about
I'm making it about sex. Because when you're dealing with multiple
relationships, not
people,
just- yes.
when you're dealing with multiple people, you're sleeping with multiple people.
Can
Let's
I-
be
Right,
real.
but, it's,
Veronica, let me
but
ask
you're
you a
also
question.
working with
Sex is
multiple people.
involved.
You're paying
Sex
bills.
It's
with
is
people.
involved.
Yeah,
Yes.
sex is
Let me-
involved.
Because
Veronica,
if it's
but it's
not,
not
you're
just
not gonna-
about
Can I-
sex.
If it's not what?
if it's not, you're not gonna do it.
Well,
Exactly.
You don't see
That's
another
what-
person.
But let
and
me
say,
ask-
"Oh, I want
Thank
to bring
you.
them into our relationship."
Well, let me-
for
Thank you.
intellectual
That's
conversation.
let me
what
ask-
I'm saying.
let me ask y'all a
Exactly.
question.
This
Hold
is-
up.
That's my point.
Hold up. Let me
I bet
ask you a
did.
question.
Okay.
Point.
If y'all women, if you can have two men, all right, they both equal in every aspect. Okay, so if this man, if you normally having sex 5 times a week, okay,
Yeah.
but then you having sex with 5 times a week with one man, but then if you can split that 5 times a week with 2 men, but you're not sleeping with them both at the same time,
Right.
but you are splitting the 5 times a week between 2 men, but you bringing that other man's income into your life. You bringing that other man's time into your life.
Mhm. Go ahead.
You bringing that other man's
Sex
every.
everything.
to your life.
Well, what I'm
everything.
saying, I just told you
Come
it's
on.
equal. So if you having sex 5 times a week, you might sleep with man number 1 3 times in 1 week, and man number 2 twice.
So you having
It's
sex
still-
every other day,
No, you're not. It's still 5.
7 days in a week.
Okay, it's
So you
7
have
days
sex
in a week.
every other day.
Okay. Let's say 4 or 3, whatever your sexual number is in the week.
Gotta let them lips
Okay.
swell and go down a little bit.
Oh
shit.
God.
God, let me tell you, if you're causing swelling
What
at
the
this
hell is
age,
going on
you don't
here?
know what you're doing. If it's swelling at this
I'm
age,
done with my
if a
example
man
because I'm
calls
just
himself-
I don't know where that went. I'm just
swelling at
done.
this age,
All I'm
somebody
saying-
don't know what they're doing.
All I'm saying is if you
I
could
want none of
bring
that.
if you could bring somebody extra into your relationship,
That would be a no for me.
even though your number doesn't go down, your number doesn't increase,
No.
but the financially it increases, and the time and the shared responsibility goes down. How can you not? I mean, I don't agree
What
with
you're
it.
saying.
I don't agree with it.
I
I get what I
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah.
I just don't agree
It
with
could be
it.
beneficial.
It could be.
It could be beneficial.
It
I've
could
seen
be.
it
And people
beneficial.
can live a better life and
Yeah.
have
I've
multiple
seen-
income
Yeah.
sources.
Yeah.
That's, I mean, you know, you got to look at it that way too.
Yeah.
In some aspects.
But if
I
you in the
understand.
king size bed, I mean, I
But you don't
fart in
have
my
to be in the
sleep,
same
and
bed.
I ain't trying to. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sure
I ain't
at some
trying.
point everybody does. Just not you, Vic.
The women get slick with theirs. They quiet.
No, they ain't quiet,
That's
bro.
another
Some are.
show. How long do
But
you
my-
wait before you fart around?
That's a good
Are
one.
you the new man or woman?
But seriously, let's go back to what you just said because
About the farting.
no,
Oh.
not about the
Yeah, that's a good
no.
one.
But I'm saying, like, okay, all of that stuff you're saying, I guess is good when you're talking about as far as finance and all of that crap. But the thing is, what are you bringing? You got to think outside the box. Like,
Yeah.
it's not only there's diseases out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Like,
if
you have
but
to
if we
be-
committed, but what
you
if
have to be committed?
well, what if we
Right.
committed?
How about that person ain't committed, but you think they are committed?
But
go
then
ahead.
then that's not what you want in y'all polygamous relationship.
Right.
I don't agree with it, but I can understand.
Oh, so you crossing sides now.
No, I'm not. I just said I don't agree with it.
Sis?
But he understands it.
I understand it.
He
I understand.
understands
I understand it.
I
I
go
think you
hard
understand
for
it
that.
too, but you don't agree with it.
Yeah, I mean, I
It's
agree.
to each
Everything
his
that you
own.
said, I
Right.
agree.
Mhm.
To each his own. Like I said, whatever makes you happy in your relationship, if
Mhm.
it's
Right.
you being with multiple people, that's what makes you happy. But that doesn't make me happy.
Right,
You
but
see
when
what
you
I'm
said,
saying?
but I want to prove a point. What you said, listen to when you say this. This is what you are inference. You say, "Well, I'm going to respect my body."
Yeah.
When you say
definitely.
that, it's like the women that may do it a different way, protect themselves, but sleep with two different individuals because they have no commitment in a sense of one individual. When you say I'm respecting my body because of one person, it seems like they are being disrespecting. They're disrespecting
no,
their body.
because that's not how you put it at the beginning. We're talking about if you're in a relationship.
okay.
If you're single, by all means, if you
Gotcha.
want to sleep with this person, that person, that's on you.
Mhm.
But I'm talking about if you're in a relationship
Right.
and you're talking about sleeping with multiple people, I have a problem with that.
Right.
Well, what if I'm
That's
sleeping?
when I have more respect
And-
for my body than to
And
be
you have a
sleeping
right
with
to say
multiple-
you have a right to
Right.
say that's not the way I'm going, and you would rather that man come to you and say this is how I'm moving and
Choice.
tell you, give you that
Choice.
choice, and you
Right.
say no, I'm not doing that,
Exactly.
and you break
Yeah.
amicable.
Because
Yeah.
if you're gonna if you be upfront with me and you tell me that I'm not gonna be the only person,
Right.
I'm not the only person in your life who you're seeing, who you're sleeping with.
Right.
Let me make that decision if I want to
Exactly.
stay with you or not.
Right.
But let me say this. If
Which would be no.
if you take me back after I cheated on you, then you automatically in the polynormous or whatever relationship that you in,
Yeah.
because I just put you in it. So the first time that I cheat or the first time that I step out on you and you find out about it, whether you ignore it or whether you accept or you bring me back, you might as well bring that other woman into that relationship.
Well, not necessarily, because
I
that
mean,
person may forgive
true,
you and say
That's
that you have to
true.
cut. You have to wait. I don't know if it's true. If your main woman say, "Look, I'm
Your main.
forgiving-" your main woman say, "I'm forgiving you for stepping out," or your wife, or "I forgive you for stepping out," but
Mhm.
you have to end that, and you decide to end that.
Brother, can I reverse
Well,
it? Since old Kenya Moore over there want to reverse it. I love you though. But you remember she said, I found out my man was cheating on me, and I was fighting for my
Yeah.
Go ahead, bring it.
I was
Go ahead.
fighting, for my relationship.
Yeah,
But he was still probably doing what he was doing.
probably
And
so.
you loved him more.
Yeah,
You were fighting for it, but he still was doing what he was doing. So you
Right.
put up with the other person.
yeah.
Exactly.
I did.
You-
I
you-
did.
you
But
were-
I said, if you remember, I
Mm.
said now.
Right.
Me
But I'm
at
talking
this
about
new
at
place-
that time.
Oh yeah, yeah,
because
definitely. I put up with it
Let me address
multiple times.
Good
I
Rodney,
did.
who said some of the actions of your 20s.
Rodney
affect
who? Rodney who?
Spain.
Okay,
But
that's my
some of your
dog.
actions of the 20s affect you for the rest of your life. I'm very capable of loving one person. Didn't affect me at all. I'm 45. So
You what?
very capable.
So you
very
Trump?
Capable
Okay, you
of
Trump.
loving one
Donald
person.
Donald Trump was the 45th president.
Okay.
We'll put it out
Okay.
there. Okay.
But yes.
And which president number are you?
44. We on 46 now, but I only recognize the
45
Democratic
doesn't
process.
45 doesn't exist to me. I'm sorry. So
But you 45 now.
yeah, that's my age.
Okay.
Can we?
Okay.
But anyway,
But 45 is also a caliber.
it is. It is.
Yeah.
What is a
So you deadly.
polyester? What is a polyester? Can we come on now? What is a polyester relationship?
A polyester.
Oh, what is that
my
word?
God.
It's a
That sounds like
What's
some
4/5.
pants.
That sounds
and
like
a-
4/5 of a relationship.
Polyester is some
What is
pants
that?
and a shirt that you know it was like different light
Yeah.
colors, like
Veronica
Easter,
was in a
polyester relationship.
polygamy. Because
Yeah, that
That's
sounds
not-
like
that's-
0.45
that's
of a
not what that
dog
word
on
is.
anything. I mean,
yeah, I know.
That's
They
some
meant to say
fabric.
that. That might be spelled correct. That might have
That's some
jumped on there.
Polyester was fabric.
That might.
Yeah, polyester was fabric.
Itchy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was 45%.
That's the
itchy.
70s, baby. That's the
I don't
70s.
get it. Yeah.
But I mean, you live and you learn. Like I wouldn't want to go back through that.
No.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to go back down that road. And knowing,
Right.
no. I mean, who wants that?
No, I
You
definitely
know
wouldn't know
what's just hurtful for me, I guess, is when you know what? I'm not even gonna go there.
Why?
Could I go with the
that.
season?
What is
thing?
hurtful?
So can
I
I?
ain't even gonna
No,
go
just
Well,
please put out
well,
there.
No,
So
no,
right
go
now,
I'm
right now, you
I'ma save it. I'ma
45%.
save it.
You
I'ma save it.
45%
So I got something.
invested in this.
So I got something for you. I got something for you. So you talk about the
Don't
season.
save it.
You talk about the season woman. I'm going to use the older / seasoned woman that has been in the relationship for, let's say, 20 years. So
45 years.
No.
Shut up.
No, I'm sorry.
I mean, I hate to put, but it's been for a long time, right?
Yeah.
Now, some women turn their heads when they know their man is going to hang out with the fellas,
Yeah.
maybe at the bar, going to flirt a little bit, but they coming home. When they come home and they give that money, when it's bill time, they take care of the bills, they respect you, they take you out, they do those things. But when he has boys' night, he's going to be out with the boys. And if he's flirting a little, do y'all understand that? Can y'all, as a
I mean, I'm
seasoned
only
woman, as a
with 4 to 5 of my friends.
yeah, as
so-
a seasoned woman, can you understand that and not nag your man about that?
Mother man.
Can you accept that?
Yes, please take it.
Please. Can you accept that?
I'm with 4 to 5. I'm with 4 to
No.
5 of my friends.
No.
You can't.
Let me
You,
tell you, get paying the bills, giving me the money.
no.
Don't make it okay for you to flirt. Let me tell you something. You can go out with your boys. I'm not saying you
Flirt.
can't
I'm talking
talk,
about flirt. I'm
to
saying,
another
hey,
female.
sis, that's a
Wait,
beautiful
let her
dress you
finish.
got
Let her
on.
finish. Let her
conversate with
finish.
another female. But flirting leads to other things. It's like smoking weed, and they saying it's a gateway drug. It's like flirting is a gateway to.
That's right.
So the reason why I brought
So
that up,
no, I don't have a problem with my man talking to another woman. I'm not even that jealous. I'm secure in myself.
okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
But if it's a light flirting,
light flirting. That's what I'm
no,
talking about.
I'm not. It's going to be females and males everywhere you go.
Right.
But it's a line. You have to draw the line.
It's a limit.
It's a
Yeah,
thin
it's
line,
different.
and you cannot.
So what's that line?
I mean, you can be sociable, but you can't be flirting. You can
So
talk
what's
to another
flirt?
female. Flirting is
Tell
like
me what's flirting.
because
Flirting is walking
Hey.
over.
Go back to
Buying
the.
her
Girl, you look
drink,
good, right? I
like-
like those jeans or something.
So that-
that's
okay.
too
You
much.
look good in those
Right.
jeans.
So now I go back to
So
what
4 to
Victor
5
said.
coming
comments.
online.
So 4 to 5
So-
comments.
Coming
Okay, so go.
Right.
Okay, I heard what you say, but I'm going back to what Victor said about I'm being myself. And there's a lot of guys like myself that's an outgoing guy that tends to be,
A dog.
no, not a dog. You ain't blowing no bomb on that one.
Wait a minute. Please don't wait before you go any further. Please don't.
Yeah, I'm talking about that is a friendly person that is going to say things, but not disrespectful. You understand what I'm
You're
saying?
Very,
Well, wait.
You're very friendly.
Friendly, is
But
that
it's the comment. I can't give a woman a comment. If I'm in a relationship,
comment or compliment?
either one-
Compliment is different.
I can't.
I like
I
that shirt.
cannot.
Hey, that's a cool shirt.
But you
have
know
on.
what?
It's how you say it.
It's
But this-
how you say it.
wait-
Hey, that's a cool shirt.
Wait
you
a
got
minute.
on.
Wait a minute.
Exactly.
Wait
That's
a
a nice
minute.
dress. My girl will look good in that.
Now, if
But-
you say, "God, Lee, I like your shirt," you look
Right.
a little buff.
Wait a
in
minute.
that.
Wait a minute. Let me back
That's
up.
flirting.
Let me back up.
Norbit.
If if I go out with my homeboys and I tell a woman that you look good in that shirt, but I didn't give my old lady a compliment before I damn
There's
left the
a
crib.
problem.
I shouldn't be saying shit to you. to start.
Exactly.
There you go.
And a lot of dudes don't realize that. And I'm not trying to get no, accolades from a woman.
Mhm.
But the problem is that we'll take care of y'all hussies in the streets, but the chick at the crib don't hear nothing.
Right. And see, that's
the only
and-
problem.
and-
That's the
and
only
that's
problem
why,
that I have.
and I've seen it. I've seen how we guys get together and a brother would do that, and we'd be like, "Yo, man, did you say that to so and so?" And sometimes that motivates them. Sometimes it has a reverse effect. And you sister, because we don't come home and as the man's code, we're not gonna sit there and say, "Yo, John did the right thing today. He gave a what?" No, we know when a man is not doing the right thing. And if you really down for your friend and your next brother, then you'll be like, "Yo, man, that's going a little too far. Make sure you take care of home." That's one thing I learned from the mafia movies. The
Who is
movies.
really telling their boy that though? Who is going to tell their boy?
Not a damn soul.
Take care,
Veronica,
and make
nobody.
sure you taking care of your woman.
Apologize to you fellas, because sometimes women, we don't compliment you guys enough.
Yeah, that's another thing.
That
And
is
then
true.
other women do it
Because we
and-
look
and
too much.
yes.
We depend on y'all for all the compliments, and sometimes but like, you know what, babe, you look great, like a haircut.
Yeah.
We don't.
Yep. And somebody else give that to you. They
Yeah.
grab our attention.
Sometimes
They grab
we
our
lack in that
attention.
area.
And then the next thing you know,
We are.
we doing Victor. We hanging a different shirt up
Oh,
every
shit.
week
Yeah.
and putting on a different shirt because
or flower
a
shorts.
Flo over there
You trying to
said
get
that's a
attention
nice
from someone
shirt.
else.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
You want me to take these shorts off and put them in front of the camera?
That was up.
It's
I'll make
somebody
this whole
watching.
room
they're
dark.
probably-
This whole damn.
Could I
room
ask
will
y'all
go
women
dark.
another question?
Yeah, please.
Could I ask y'all another question? Again, I'm just being transparent. I was going to make a statement. I know, and this got me in trouble before.
Uh-oh.
No. When you use the word real woman and real man, but if you get around, I brought this up before. If your women are around a man, when a man walks in a room and he just has that demeanor about him, he's just manly. And that's and he talks to you and you're single and you'll start to go out. Can that person's personality and demeanor change you to be better? Because I the reason why I've asked that question, because I've seen women.
I'm sorry.
I've been around women
I missed
that
the damn
carry
question.
themselves.
Missed the question.
The question is, have you been around a man that walks in a room, let's say you're single, and he has that demeanor about himself? Is a real man, talks like a real man, smells like a real man, treats you like a real woman.
Okay.
Can he change the way can he make you better? Because I know that some women make men better in a sense of how they carry themselves and how they treat a man.
But you say if I'm in a room and he walks in, are you talking?
I'm just trying to, it could be anyway.
But then you said that he treats me like a woman. Am I just meeting this man, or is this somebody that I already know?
I said, you meet him.
Yeah.
He has that demeanor about himself. Y'all start dating, and he just has that whole thing about that. You be like, damn, this man here puts a lot of the men I've spoken to in the category of boys.
Okay.
Does he make you better? Can he make you better by him being himself, but being a strong brother, a man, just having that demeanor about himself? Because I know that I've seen women change men in a sense of how those women have carried themselves. So that's why I'm asking you, can a man do the same thing to a woman?
As long as it's genuine.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As long as he's not being fake and trying to get my attention by doing it. But
Or your
if it's-
draws.
Are my draws. Thank.
See, but to see why the question is, I'll let you answer it any way you want to, but that's the problem. It's always something when it comes to a woman answering that kind of question, it's always, well, if he's fake, what happens if he's not? He is that. I gave you the real deal. This is the real deal, man, that is you're
So
with.
that's the choice. That's the choice. Do you leave it or take it, or take it or leave
But
it?
does it make you better? Does it make you better in a sense of being better as a woman? Does it step your game up to a different
No.
level?
Not. It depends on what his level of real is.
Well, I know that.
Be a real
okay.
punk, or
No, I'm saying he's
She
no
said
negative
she's
stuff
real
there.
Okay,
manly.
okay.
It's real
but if
man.
he real, I mean, I just like a good woman can make you maybe change a man.
Mhm.
I guess a good man can really
Yeah.
change a woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
y'all are a little younger than me. I'll just give an example in the movie, not the Superfly that came out. What we look at the Matt, Superfly, and Shaft they're fictional characters, but you know what I mean. Those men were men, and what I'm saying is
In that era.
in that era, exactly. Those were men, and they respect women at the end of the day, but they were men, and how they move.
Mhm.
So why do people say
Mhm.
you can't change a person? Because
You can't-
I don't believe that.
I believe you can if you
I believe
allow yourself to grow. Yes, a person
I
can
don't
change
think you
you.
can change them, but you can make them better.
Well, yeah,
Well, that's
that doesn't-
changing
that
them.
doesn't-
It's
But it doesn't make
making
them. It may be just giving them the strength. You still not changing.
Well,
the
that's my
person.
question. Can a person
Yeah,
make
but
you
you said
step
make-
your game up
Yeah,
more?
but you said make better. So if I really want to be with her,
I didn't say make.
you just
Did I
okay.
say
Fatin said make better.
I didn't.
Okay.
Say, I didn't.
Step your game up to another level.
I apologize.
It's okay.
Shay, I apologize. So if I really want to be with her, and the type of man, we're gonna have to come to some kind of compromise. Either I'm gonna give in to her or she gonna give in to me. But if I really want to be with her, I know I got to change.
Mm.
I know
you
I
have
got to.
everybody have to change something about.
No,
you.
everybody doesn't.
You
No,
have to
everybody-
change.
That's
Okay,
right.
I want
so
someone
you're
that's going to
telling
be
me
who they are. I want you to be who you are, because if you have to suffocate who you are, then you're not showing me the real you, and it's eventually going to boil over.
But
People shouldn't have to break, but you can bend and compromise.
So
But
are
wait
you
a-
telling me that if you meet a female, let's go, we'll switch it and
Ice
say,
cream.
okay, you meet ice cream. And ice cream go out every weekend to the club.
Mhm.
It's okay.
I'm not saying it's okay, but if I really want to be with ice
Then
cream,
that's something that ice cream has to change. That's what
No,
I'm saying.
no,
Everybody
no.
have to change something to sacrifice a
What
I
relationship.
wouldn't want my woman in the club.
but
every
what
week.
I'm saying is,
Thank you. So that's something that
no,
ice cream.
let's pull it back for a second.
Mhm.
If I really want to be with you and you go to the club every week and you like, well, Vic, I'm in the club every week, I have to make a decision. Either I'm in the club with you
yeah,
or I leave you.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
So you wouldn't
that's-
fight for that then.
But it's not fighting for it because you already said you're not changing that.
Right.
But you don't want me bad enough to make that decision
No,
to change.
no. It's I shouldn't change you if you telling me this is who you are
Right.
and there's no compromise to it, then I have to make a decision. Either I go along with what you're doing or I just leave you alone. And I think that's where a lot of people try to, when I say change the other person, if you like doing something and I tell you, I like doing the tangy tea. I love the tangy tea.
Wait.
And yes, and this is what I like doing. But if you tell me, well, babe, on Tuesday I want to go have dinner. Well, babe, I do the tangy tea. Well, I want you to have dinner, but I've been doing the tangy tea. This is what I do. Well, you got to make a decision. Okay, well, I'll see you Wednesday.
Oh my God, I feel so special.
But I'm not
Victor.
saying. But that's
They ain't
the
gonna
new.
like you, Veronica.
Right.
But the thing about it is that a lot of women try to. I'm not saying women. Let me back up. A lot of people try to put their partner in an ultimatum, and
Yeah.
you should not do that. It should never
Right.
be an ultimatum.
Right.
It should be a compromise. So all I'm trying to say is there's no reason why, if I already know you doing something and that's who you is, if you in the club and you twerking and I meet you in the club and you twerking and I'm saying, well, you shouldn't be doing that no more.
Right.
I'm shitty as hell for
Yeah,
for
I
trying to
feel
stop
on
you.
that.
But men
But
do.
the-
Some men do that though. They
A
try.
lot of men do
Meet
that.
them in the
Yeah.
Then-
club,
and-
yeah.
And a lot of women do that.
But-
a lot of women do that. He a player.
and they try to play and change the player. And,
I'm gonna give you this and you gonna
They
stop.
gonna, yeah.
But that's the thing, though. If you're gonna stay with them, if you got with them and they're in the club,
Yeah.
then you knew what you was getting into.
Sometimes.
See, I made a mistake with
Sometimes.
that.
Because a lot of women out here say, and I've heard this. I like that thug. I like that thug. But you know what you're getting with that thug. And you know what comes with that territory when that person is going to be themselves and they're going to move to their own beat. So
What if it was a church girl?
They nasty.
What?
Yeah, that's
Huh?
true.
If
Some
it was a church
some
girl,
some
what?
church
If it was
girls
a
are
church girl.
more nastier than the average woman.
Yep.
We got Wednesday night Bible study,
Mhm,
Friday night
yeah.
choir rehearsal.
And right behind
Sunday
the
But we
chick-
in the
Church
but
twice.
we in the what's the preacher where he get his thoughts together at? What they call that? The
The
little
study?
office, the study,
Pastor study.
and we ain't got no lifestyles on.
Hmm.
Huh? There's no Trojan horse in there. Huh?
Voodoo
You know
says
what?
the team want to get back to pimping hoes.
Big pimping over here, baby.
But we cool though.
Don't
So
bring it down south.
I ain't got no bell, baby. Big
All
me a
right.
bomb. Big
All right, look
pimping
at there.
here.
Don't be
all
bringing
right.
it
So
back
what?
down.
So what was the letter really about? I mean, we just jumped off.
I mean,
You know what?
it really wasn't a letter.
You didn't like
I
it?
didn't like the letter.
Wait, the email letter with y'all switching bodies.
No.
Evidently,
Hell
y'all,
no.
y'all
Oh,
switch
that was
bodies tonight.
hilarious.
Like,
All
for real.
right. Let me
Like-
answer. I'm a 100% answer this question. Okay, I would put on the sexiest lace draws I could if Sharon was coming over. I had a little bra on and all that. She come over and I tell her, I need my light bill paid, the car payment
Oh,
paid.
that's what we do. That's what we do. You trying to go there?
the
That's what we do.
all is paid.
And the baby need milk.
And then
The
right,
lies of it
Hey,
all.
I got you,
milk.
sis. Hold
Hey,
The
on.
lies.
hey,
Baby need milk.
and right when she think she about to get some, I say, you know what? I got a headache.
Ah.
You better bring it. You,
But you know
better
what?
bring
Gotta
it.
have
And
it.
if you
Better
take
bring
it,
it.
and if
I
you
got you,
take it, I'm calling Kenny Boone and taking your ass to jail.
No, no,
First
no,
of
no,
all,
no, no.
He ain't even.
I'm
the
gonna get
sheriff
you
no
hot
more.
and bothered.
He ain't even the sheriff.
He ain't
no
the
more.
sheriff no more, but he
Hey,
knows
hey,
something.
hey, the Tangy T here.
So,
We
I love Kenny. Oh, I love Kenny.
We're looking for sponsors.
Oh, I love Kenny.
hey,
Kenny,
sister,
Kenny,
sister. If
Kenny
I-
hold a Kenny Boone hold a special place
Okay,
in
but
my heart.
I want to hear what Victor's going to say.
Oh, you want to hear what I got?
Victor-
Oh.
No, they
You're
switched
Victor
bodies,
now.
remember?
that's right.
That's
Victor, if I was Victor and I
Yeah.
was going to see Sharon,
Yeah.
Yes.
I wear my bestest flower shorts
Yes.
with my polo shirt.
Uh-huh.
You got a condom in your pocket?
I would have my Trojan.
You don't use
Oh,
condoms.
then
You don't,
yeah.
you
So I don't even
use
know why she
condoms.
even get-
Hold on,
I
I
don't
would
even
have
know
my
why she got-
Trojans, but I don't plan on using them. That was just a
Exactly.
show, right?
Yeah.
Because it's been in my wallet since 1985, and
I was 4, but go
so
ahead.
so I would go in and be like, look, let me put the tip in
Yeah, slide
Yeah.
the panties to the
right
side.
to the side.
Yeah.
With the
And-
finger.
After she
Oh my God.
and after she fall asleep, I would get up and leave that $40 on the nightstand and leave.
Oh, it's worth it. Then you can hit.
You can get your nails.
Oh, you can hit.
you
Then I get 40.
You can get your nails done.
Oh man, you can hit. Just
and
don't.
I cash app you your hair. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
You know what? You know what? I like this.
Wow,
Then,
this is
then
a-
we'll switch back.
this is-
But if we switch back, do I get the 40 or do I lose the 40? Or how does that work? Because
I need
it's
a
like
return on my investment.
wait a minute, because if we
I need a return on my investment.
so if you hit and you give me 40 and the hair, that's like
I need a non-disclosure. We got to sign one of those. Indeed.
Listen, someone says,
Non-disclosure.
tell Victor I'm with him. I haven't worn a condom since Ring My Bell was number one.
Woo, that's 1979. That's 1979.
Ring my bell. Ding, ding,
That's
dong.
Anita Ward.
Ding, ding,
Anita
ding,
Ward,
ding, ding,
1979.
Ding, ding, dong.
Well,
Hey,
all right.
somebody
So-
ding dong gonna fall off. Keep on.
keep right on.
Okay.
But
And
who
on that
wear
note-
like, do people still buy condoms? Like, seriously?
I hope so.
Wait a minute.
They turn to you, Vic.
Oh, so we got to promote safe sex.
Well, kids,
Anyway.
wear your people, adults,
Raincoats.
please.
It ain't rain here in
Please,
I don't know
wear-
how many doggone days.
Lord Jesus.
Slide it on, folks. Protect
on that note-
yourselves.
Hey, Fatim, I'm glad you came down, man.
Yeah, I'm glad I am, man. I'm telling you.
You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it.
Yep. We can change this.
Matter of
topic.
fact, hey, bro, real talk. I'm on night shift, so I'm free tonight.
Oh.
I'm free tonight.
Marvin
We got
said
the hang.
Tuesday night, right?
you need that $40.
Huh? What, you said what? Somebody said what?
Vic need $40.
I'm leaving it a nice thing.
That's it. Mm-mm-mm.
I keep 40. I keep that 40 in the cup, Marv.
Yeah, but do you keep condoms? That's the question.
So for team, I'm telling you, we got to hang tonight.
Okay. Let me ask y'all this question. I'm just throwing out these questions
And
too.
then we're going to wrap it up. Because,
Okay,
you know,
real quick.
Well, no, we're not wrapping nothing up. We're going to end it, but we're not wrapping anything up.
Do your
oh my God.
I'm not gonna say your expectations, but if like you talked about you moved on from one relationship, and as you don't know what the future
Everybody been drinking tonight. Like,
you don't know, I just want to get you don't know what the future holds, but is your expectations the same or have they changed when you have been in a prior relationship for a long period of time and then you move on and you get into another relationship? Is your expectations or do you apply what you've learned and your experience from the past?
That's deep as shit, bro. I wish you would have said this fucking an hour ago. Oh my God, bro. You should have said this an hour ago, bro.
I just been thinking.
We've been talking about raw sex and all that. And I swear I wish you would have said this an hour ago, man. That's some deep shit.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But can I answer this first? I'm gonna tell you this. To make it real quick, everything that I messed up in my previous relationship, I try not to do it in this relationship, but at the same time, the things that the other person said that was wrong, this new person might not think was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So I try to go in it with a level head. And I mean, on a clean slate. So no, to be asked a question, no, I don't take that and bring it in here that the other person said was wrong.
Right. Shay, do you change as you change, and do you change for the better from experience? A lot of people are jealous. Sometimes you was jealous for whatever the reason may be, and then when you realize, I was in this relationship for 15 years. Now I'm moving on. I got a good person, but you know what? I've learned certain things, and I'm going to apply those.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Okay.
I learned from life lessons. I just learned, you can be one way and you see that your behavior or how it affects people differently. And so you do change if you want to change.
If
you
you
change yourself before you meet someone else. So, it's not that I change when I meet someone, I try to better myself all the time.
But are you changing yourself for the person to be compatible with the person that you just leaving?
No, I just learned from life lessons. I just learned from mistakes, at some point. I mean, I don't know about anybody. I've been married before too, and it was a point where in my marriage, he said, I talked to him like he was one of the kids. The kids were younger. And he probably was right because, I was raising kids.
Yeah.
And, you get to a point as a mother, you telling kids what to do. Go clean your room. Go wash those dishes. Do this. Do your chores. And then you
told you told him to go do something.
Unknowingly, you might answer him in a mother
different tone.
Right.
But did you tell him to go do something? You don't
know it because you're just in that zone.
Right.
But did you tell him to go do something?
You know what? I probably did.
That's a good point.
I probably did. But as I got older, I heard it.
Right. Yeah. Right.
I heard it.
Yeah.
I might have not realized it then, but I heard it.
But
people that don't realize their mistakes and
they would never change. They would never change.
Right.
But if you ever met a weak man might need for you to do that. So
don't hit that.
Just because my thing is, just because the person you was with didn't like that, doesn't mean that the next person that you be with doesn't like that. or
But I
do.
don't, but that's a trait that I didn't want to carry over. I don't
Mm-hmm.
want to talk to my significant other
Mhm.
like they're one of the children.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
with you.
in that I changed, I was like, I had to be more constant. What is it?
Constipated.
No, but you know what I mean. To be more aware.
It definitely is
I
not
had to-
contraceptive.
No,
It's
no,
not
That's
contraceptive.
definitely not. But I had to be more aware
Right.
of, my tones.
Yeah.
And conscious,
Because
conscious
pe-
aware. Yeah.
Because people, people listen and hear you, and you might be saying stuff and you don't realize you're saying something wrong or
Exactly.
in a different tone. And then, later on, they don't address it then, but later on they tell you, you talk to me like I was a child or you hurt my feelings. And you think about it and other people might hear it and you know what?
Right.
I
But if I know
apologize.
you,
It's different.
then if I'm with you, if I know you, then I know you didn't mean it that way.
No.
But you know what?
No.
And
Yeah,
that's
that's
me
not-
settling. That's
but see,
settling.
but
That's
that's-
settling. That's right. And
but-
you can't do that.
But if I love you and I know you, if I love you and I know you love me, if you talk to me that way, I understand
Mm-mm.
that you are not belittling me.
That's
you was
just
just-
how you talk.
that's just you.
Yep. But you know what? And I like that. I would like that. It's
Yeah.
okay because no one likes to be judged. Because
I understand
and be
exactly
told
what
wrong,
you're saying.
that you're doing something wrong or you hurt somebody's feelings when you didn't do it
You
intentionally.
didn't, yeah,
When
exactly.
You didn't do it
Oh, man.
intentionally,
Right.
Oh,
But when
man.
they bring it up,
But
in the past, when they bring it up, then you looking back like, dang, I was such a butthole.
Yeah, yeah,
Now
yeah.
you're feeling bad. But that person just wasn't, I think, strong enough to take, because sometimes your personality, you're a strong person. I'm a strong person.
Yeah.
Why the hell Fatim couldn't
I'm a
talk about this an
strong
hour
person.
Yeah,
ago?
because yeah.
And I
You
have
gotta wrap
strong
it.
opinions. I do. And I need a strong person that can say, hey, she's not trying to be disrespectful or anything. She's just strong in how she
Yeah.
feels and believes. So
And we can mess up. with
yeah, I
our-
want to ask you your answer on that one, Veronica.
I mean, I've definitely learned from my past relationships, pretty much what Sharon said. You learn from your past and you try not to take things from your previous relationship that was not right in like your actions and how you talk, going back to tone or things that you've done that was not right in your previous relationships. You don't want to take that into a new relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because you already know that was the problem in your previous relationship. So if I knew that was the problem in my previous relationship, I'm definitely not going to try to bring it into this new relationship because I want the new relationship to work. You know what I'm saying? So we all have past. We've
Right.
all hopefully learned from our past and we know better. You know what I'm saying? You know better now not to do the things that you used to do in your previous relationships.
Yep.
And I had a thing with tone as well. But when you get used to a certain way and acting a certain way and doing certain things and you get stuck there and it's like, okay, well, now, you take it or leave it. This is me. This is how I act. But it's up to you to change
Yep.
Because
yourself.
people love to judge you,
Yeah.
Right.
but they don't want to be judged.
Damn right.
They love to make you feel like
Yeah.
you're wrong and
Exactly.
feel
Yeah.
bad.
Right.
But when you flip it,
Yeah.
their shit don't stink.
I'm
Right.
mad with you, Fatim.
yeah,
But-
I'm really
we
mad.
can roll with this.
I'm
one,
really
bro.
mad with
But
you
I
right now,
know,
bro.
This-
Oh my God, we're gonna talk about this
Yeah.
off camera.
Yeah,
But-
this-
but
because
I'm
I had
mad
a
with you.
conversation tonight with
I'm mad with
somebody that we were talking about something that I'm dealing with, and they put it in the perspective of what you all said at the end of the day. And sometimes, as I use a past relationship to come to the future, but sometimes you've been in a relationship for a long period of time. Things change within that relationship and
Yep.
evolves.
Yeah.
And then you got to realize, as you talked about, when you're dealing with children, and then when those children become grown, things change. That person that you met 25 years ago is not that same person.
Yeah.
Right.
And the bottom line is you're growing together. Sometimes you're growing together and that space gets so tight that there's no more air left in the room. And when there's no more air left in the room, there's tension.
Mhm.
And the question is, how are you able to take a step back and be able to look at this and reevaluate it and say, okay,
You
this is
have
what we're
to.
doing, and
You
this is
have
how we're
to.
going to move forward. If you or we reevaluate this and say, you know what, we outgrew each other, and let's say, you know
Yeah.
what, we got to move
Yeah.
on, but let's move on. Why do we
that's
have
a
to
big
be
move.
disrespectful?
That's
Let's
a dope.
move on.
Yeah.
At the
I
end
like
of the
that.
day, and that's it. And
Hell
that's how,
yeah.
yeah.
But and that's the thing. If you want it to work, you both going to work
You
on it
both
together.
got to do it, and because if one person is disrespectful or both,
Yeah.
then it's not going to work.
It's-
But what he said is a big move too in an adult. We can both agree
Mm.
to
So
split.
this, yeah,
Man, I'm telling you, I'm mad with you, bruh. I'm 100%. Hey,
Write
bruh.
that down.
I
so we can-
got beef with Fatim tonight because he should have brought this shit up.
Yeah, that was good.
I
Oh
think
my
the whole
God.
conversation evolved into that
That's
that
okay.
where it got to tonight.
Next-
I'm
Next
upset
time.
with you, bro.
Okay.
That's
Next
deep.
time.
All right,
I like
guys.
that.
Let's wrap it up. It was a good show tonight.
Oh yeah.
Very good show.
Where we at, Veronica? 119.
119 Media Group. That's right. Shouts out.
All right.
Oh,
All
wait,
right.
wait.
Oh, remix. Oh. Yes.
Remix.
Ah, yes.
It sounds more like
Shout-
mixed up.
All of us,
Shout
all
out
of
mixologist.
Sharon came in here with a Colt 45.
Yeah, like something is
She
like
came
something
up.
is
She-
going on
She
today.
came in here strapped and loaded.
Shouts out to 119 Media Group. We're
All
definitely
day.
partners, and you know this thing is gonna be huge. Working together, and you know, Jamel, let me apologize because when Tangy T gets together, it's
Sorry.
like it's not an hour, it's not a 30-minute, it's not an hour show. It's definitely
2
a
hours.
long.
Maybe an hour and a half,
No, we've never done an hour and a half.
hour and 40.
It's always 2.
Two, yeah.
It's always 2.
But you know, we'll work on that. But you know, when things get spicy, we got to keep it going. Like we just
Tangy.
can't cut it. Tangy,
Tangy.
yeah.
We need
thank
a couple
you,
of
Tangy.
hangers in
Caliente.
here. We need a
We
couple of
tangy.
hangers in here for the backdrop because Victor likes to hang.
I like to
shirts.
hang shirts. And
Yeah,
stuff like
you
that.
No,
and
we're not
boots
having
and-
that.
But you know, your
All right,
shirt
guys.
kind of matched the your shirts kind of matched the background of the 119. You see that?
My shirt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You coordinating.
Peachy.
Coordinated.
Doing a little something.
Coordinating.
All right, guys.
The
But you know,
host.
we'll keep going on and on and on. And Brian and Jamel is about to kick us out. So
Okay.
that's gonna wrap it up for the tea tonight, guys.
Good
Thank y'all so
night.
much for watching. Sorry we couldn't get to all of you comments. I think it's like maybe 300 comments out there. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to a
Like,
lot
we-
of them though.
we did get to a lot, but we'll go back and we'll check out the comments. And if we have to comment behind you guys, we'll do so. Thank y'all guys for watching Tangy Tea of Life. Have a great night, and we'll be back Thursday. We got a great show to line up Thursday.
Oh yeah.
Going to be talking. Well, we'll put it out there.
Mm.
But yeah, great show lined up Thursday. Thank you to my co-host Victor.
Be safe and stay dangerous.
Be safe and stay dangerous. That's his words.
Be safe and stay dangerous, baby.
I can't believe she made a rookie mistake.
My
At
bad.
her fault.
And
What else you got, Veronica?
thank you, Sharon, for hanging out with us, my sis.
Shay
Thank
Shay.
you so much, Shay, for hanging out with us, and my brother Fatina, all the way from New York.
Yeah, that's what I'm
visiting in
talking about,
South
baby.
Carolina.
Yes, double barrel, baby.
Oh, double barrel. Oh, that's your name? Two
Double-
ticks.
Say 2 takes. Double
Okay.
barrel, baby.
Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. We were such a great team. So yeah. This was nice. It was very. I see your phone going off. I mean, your phone was blowing up the entire show like the bomb. Victor.
I mean, thank you, Veronica, for putting that out there.
My bad.
It's all good.
My
They know who they
bad.
was.
Oh, okay then.
Thank you.
Talk amongst yourself.
Thank you, Tori. Tori put the word cognizant.
Hello. What? Wait. Hold up. Wait a minute.
We got a caller?
We got a caller coming in. We got a caller.
Not that.
Hello. Tank. Oh,
They hung
He
up.
hung up.
Oh, he?
Or she.
Oh, he hung up.
He or she hung up.
the phone lines went dead. Yeah. So we're gonna wrap it up, guys.
No, we're not going to wrap it up. We're going to end the show. We don't wrap anything up.
All right. Just let it skeet on out there, huh? Skeet. How the song go?
Yeah.
Oh, skeet.
I love all you guys,
To the
man.
To the
wall.
wall.
Y'all be good.
I'm trying to get the caller to call back. Let's see. Let's get it. All right. All right, guys. So we're going to wrap up the show tonight. Thank you all
10-4.
so much for watching Tangy Tea of Life. Have a great night. God willing, we'll be back
What are you
Thursday.
What are you squeezing?
We'll be back Thursday with some.
That's melons.
You want to squeeze some melons?
In the
Thank
show.
you for watching the Take It to Your Life.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone. Thank you guys so much.
In this damn show.
Have a great night, guys.
She heard she in our business.